Hello, everybody! Are we excited? Are we ready to go? I'm loading the game. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Alright, a little bit of business before we get playing. The giveaway for subscribers for the EverQuest Next Landmark Trailblazer pack has been moved till tomorrow. And if you're a subscriber, please check your Twitch or your regular email. I sent out a link. What we're doing is we're making it an opt-in thing. The reason we did this is basically we have over 100 subscribers now, and maybe 10 people wrote back to say whether they were in or out. So that left a lot of ambiguity. Like 90 people, do you all want in or do you all want out? Whatever. So, oh, my title's wrong. Oh my god. Oh my god! Guess I gotta fix that. Hold on. But anyway, too much ambiguity. Like, we couldn't tell whether or not everyone wanted in or out. So we decided, let's make it opt-in, okay? So, if you're a subscriber, I sent out a thing. Hold on. Just changing this now. What are we on? Day 19? Of our 30 days of EQNL. Alright. Okay, changing that. And then we're not playing Star Citizen, we're playing EverQuest Next Landmark. There we go. Update. There we go. Sorry about that. We're not doing Sarcast. Not right now. So yeah, so what you gotta do is, if you don't go to that link, then you're fine. Like, you're opted out. If you do go to the link, you can opt in or out if you want. But I think it actually clears it up a lot. Yeah, Piano Sale, I have grappling hooks to give away. We're gonna do the giveaways tomorrow because we changed the rules, not rules, but we changed the way you can get in or out last minute. So, every time I log in, these chicks look different. I'm not happy with the EQA. We're gonna have to work on this. I think that it effectively looks a little bit like a person, but overall not so much. If you opt in and you opt out, then you can shake it all about. Because actually, if you guys are curious about the meaning of life and all of that, the Hokey Pokey answers everything. That's what it's all about. Alright, so hopefully that will clear things up. The drawing will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, which is GMT -5. It makes it good because then the drawing is in the middle of the evening for England and in the early morning for Australia, which is pretty much spanning everything for people that usually watch my show. Gotta turn on the lights around this place. We're also going to be setting up a MooBot, which will help out with some of the facilitations of everything. Last night was a big patch, and they added a bunch of new stuff. So we're gonna check that out this morning and see what they added. We still have a Rubicite workbench, a tradesman sifter. Okay, so none of that is updated. How about props? Large barrel, medium barrel, wooden chair, coffee table, small, and these are all the same. Rustic standing torch, small workbench, carved table. Okay, these all look identical. Maybe we have to make an upgraded one of those. How about here? Anything new? Rustic stone vault. Okay. Alabaster forge. Can't make because we still don't have any mithril. I can smelt mithril. Cat person does a stream. Okay. Morning to all and all. Good morning. Hey, morning everyone. It was all bug fixes and they broke some stuff in the process. They borked the inventory. Yeah. Well, Stockus this morning was running by a claim and he found a bunch of new things, and so I was like, oh, that's cool. Alright, Stock has found a set of library bookshelves. And so I was thinking it would be in here. This is a Rubicite workbench and it's not in here. And the guy also had a bunch of updated other stuff. Morning, Tanner. Hi. So maybe the guy figured out a way to do haxxxxz? Because I don't see any of this stuff in here. I think we have the highest level of everything. We have the Alabaster Forge. This is the this is the Cobalt work table. And this is the Rubicite trimmed workbench. So I don't think we could go any higher. Yeah, let's have a look, Stockers. Let's go look. Yeah, the game is running nice. Matter of fact, I can probably turn shadows back on. So I have them turned off right now to keep my frame rate up. I did it all for the frame rate. The frame rate. You can take that frame rate and stick it in your frame rate. Sorry, NFDA medic. NF daft medic. It was an accident that was left over from last night. I forgot to change it. So if you're a subscriber, I sent you a list or an email in email and also on Twitch with a link. You go to that link, you can opt in or out, and then it'll make it a lot easier for tracking purposes. We're going to be giving away landmarked tomorrow. Where are we going? Sagas. I don't know where we're going. I don't. I'm setting up the Dogecoin miner on my computer right now and I'm going to bed. But I have an NVIDIA 720. I don't know if I'll be able to get anything good. Demon, we want to use CUDA miner. Oh, that guy's just left. He didn't even tell me where he's going. So, Serenity Knob. Okay, there we go. Going to Knob. I wish these things were alphabetical. There's not. Twitch is freaking out. Why is Twitch freaking out? Don't freak out. Hey, Geek Boy Sean. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's dropping frames. Dropping frames. Why are we dropping frames? Don't do that to me. Oh, it's CUDA. Okay, C-U-D-A. CUDA, like Barracuda. Because the cores that are on NVIDIA cards are called CUDA, so you want to get CUDA miner going. With CG miner, you're probably getting maybe with that card, you might get, I don't know, 120, 200,000 hashes per second. But with CUDA miner, you might get 450. Hey, Kron. It's not amazingly better. Fell in a hole under Yoda. That's odd. I think Ciota is doing a thing where they like to dig under people when they show up. So we'll facilitate that for Ciota. I happen to have a 1.5 mile reach. Here we go. For being a nice person to other people. Trying to be a jerk. Alright, I just lost you, Stockus. Where are you? I'm on the Serenity knob. Yeah, we have a new emote. It's Chris Roberts. So you type in Domo CR and you get Chris Roberts. Stockus. I don't see you. Over here. There you are. So it's Domo capital C capital R. I didn't want to have you guys type out Chris Roberts. The other thing. Ooh. I get this? I can't get this. Where'd you go? I don't see you. What is going on? Like you were just there a second ago, then you disappeared. Oh, gee. I might have to log back out and log back in. Ah! You're just disappearing. Hold on. Log out and I'll log back in. We tried Pew Pew. Okay, so here's what happened. So I did the Chris Roberts one, uploaded it, it was approved. I did one with a Vandal scythe with lasers coming out, and I wrote Pew Pew across it, and it was kind of cute, you know, it's tiny, but you could sort of tell it was Vandal, and you could sort of see it said Pew Pew. They declined that one. But when I did that, I got to see what the next level is. Remember, these are all achievements that we're getting for getting the subscribers. It was free. You got the first 2 for free for getting partnered. The next 2 were 25. The next 2 were 50, and then it went from 50 to 100. Didn't even go to 75. You know what the next one is? I'll give you guys a guess. Guess what the next level is after our 100. Alright, Stockus, where'd you go? I logged out and logged back in, so can't see you now either. Maybe they're gonna do an update to this, because I didn't realize they screwed it up this bad. I can't even follow you. MT 288. That's right. Jack Random, you win. It's 250. That's our next one. Is 250 subscribers before we get the next one. Now I'm still gonna keep doing the giveaways. I'm not gonna make you guys wait until I get 250 subscribers. You already know it's 250 because you cheat, Mal. Radishes is very nice. I like this. Very nice setup. Taka's come back because I don't see you anywhere, and I logged off and logged back in. You're 4,300. Oh, you're logging back in too? Okay. BFG 9000. Hey, Gaba. It's not Star Citizen! Didn't I change it? Oh, I changed it. What the hell? Hold on a second. Didn't I? I did change it. And it said it was changed. Give me a second. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is Star Citizen in Landmark. We're playing. See how I have like this spacey looking outfit on? It's Star Citizen. Oh, I have to restart the stream? I changed it just now. Go ahead and refresh it, guys, and see if it says it. If not, I'll have to restart the stream. That's a bit crazy. Early April Fools in before March. I like to be early, you know, get things out of the way. Bait and the switch, yes. I lost you again. This is ridiculous. I mean, I used to be able to follow somebody and it was a little bit laggy at times, but you're just literally disappearing off my screen. I mean, I can't even see you. Like, if I was following somebody before, they might get a little ahead of me. Oh, here we go. That's not too bad. Alright, everybody, so these are the new props. Taka's found this stuff this morning. Alright, so, look, there's some bookshelves. They're pretty cool looking prop. Kind of got like almost a Mayan looking. A new crate, and then this is the new workbench. It's a mystical alchemy station, and there's no recipes I can work on it on. I remember seeing some of this in the mock-ups, that or the when they did the crafting video that one time they released. It showed this one. Oh, it's the Uber grapple. And then this is just your standard tradesman sifter. There's nothing special there. Rubicite trim workbench and cobalt reinforced saw. And this is the Amaranthian forge. So he doesn't have anything that special. Check this out. This is the this is a chest for your own claim that you can put more chests down, like Minecraft kind of style. The scaling doesn't work well for the books. Yeah, these books are tomes. These are freaking monster books. But you know, if you had some kind of library for ogres, then yeah, maybe okay. So Stockis found this morning, and I thought, well, okay, it must be they put these in the patch, and they must have put them in the patch because they're there. But I can't seem to figure out a way to craft them. So here we go. Not here on any of the crafting ones for the alchemy station. So does anyone know how to change your land, Gabba? Are you saying you want to move your claim? Move your claim, you just go to your claim, you have to be on it, open up your little flag here, and it'll say the name of your claim. You click on that, you say delete, and it puts all the stuff back in your bag. So you need to have room in your bag. Or do you mean change it as in, like he was just saying, topographic, just say, you can select areas and add and delete. Anyway, kind of curious to figure out how this guy got this stuff, specifically the alchemy station. The bookshelves not so much in, but and I don't see any recipes, so must have figured out some way to drop it down. What's the name of this? Badcore? Need to find Badcore and ask him how the hell did he do that. Yeah, Stockis is on the ball finding that new stuff. So I was all excited, like, oh, this gives us great stuff to do today. We can talk about all the new props we can make and all the other things. And of course, I can't even get to it. Gotta sort my bag out. Oh, you can sort it from A to Z. Very nice. If you sort it from A to Z, then it automatically... That's nice. I didn't realize you could sort your bag. Let's see. You decided to try mining because you... Oh, awesome. On the ball, Geekdomo 2014. Yeah. I have deleted a claim once or twice already. It works. Yeah, it didn't work at first. You deleted a claim and basically you lost everything. So we'll see, everybody. As soon as I find out how to make one of these things, then we'll make a bunch. We'll make one at least. Yeah, they should have butted this up a little different, so those squares lined up and it would have looked like a seamless. Items are doubled, so be careful. Oh, it goes top to bottom right now, or doubled or stacked. What do you mean? Like in the inventory? I only have one legendary copper axe. Oh. Oh. I don't see two of the same thing. Hey, Heffa! Good morning. Well, you can see your crab claim from here. Where's your crab claim, Indian Fetter? Is that yours up on top of the mountain? Let's see, I'll check out my inventory. Why does it drop down like that? It goes... I have not a single spot in my bag. Probably should take some of it out. Go A to Z. Drop in some of these axes. So that new chest that's back behind me, you can actually use on your claim, and it's only for you. So you can set up your own storage in there, which is fantastic because everyone keeps giving me stuff and I'm out of room. So I want to be able to get this stuff so that I can give it away to the viewers. Just remind everybody, tomorrow's giveaway is at 3 p.m. Eastern, so it'll be later on in the afternoon. A little easier for some people to get to. Domo look down. Okay, hold on. I finally succeeded in making legendary gold axe, and of course it turned out as inferior. Oh. I gotta look at stock that's down here. Oh, it's bad core. Where did you find him? He's under here? I wonder, is bad core a dev? I see you down here, but I don't know how to get to you. Oh, we can look at it later, Indian Feather. If you don't want to just look at it now, that's fine. Are you in this hole? In the hole lived the hobbit. Alright, I'm asking him in here. Oh, halfling, yes. In the hole, in the ground. In the halfling. He like stuck on auto dig. Alright, we're gonna do this. We'll just I guess you could set up a macro that causes you to hop. That doesn't seem to. You aim the mouse straight down. Hey, Cold Knight, how you doing? Some dynamite. I have some dynamite. Maybe this will get his attention. Put the dynamite on my bar. That's a standing torch. Will not help. Done. Wrong bag. Oh, these are all standing. Where's my dynamite? Oh, my dynamite appears to be upstairs. Alright, so we gotta go back out of the hole to get back. Are they botting? I don't know. You don't need any idea what's happening. Just go with the flow. Party in the hole. I have a sudden urge to log in and dig too. Oh my god, you got 11 hours of sleep, bud? Awesome, congratulations. Welcome back to the land of the living. We don't know what's going on either, but 3 of us digging a hole is pretty effective. I wasn't planning on digging a hole, but what I'm doing is the guy who made that rare bench upstairs is in this hole, and he's ignoring me right now. So I thought if I like come down here and dig with him, maybe he'll pay attention or stop digging for a second or something. I don't know, I'm scared. He doesn't seem to be a human. He's building stuff that nobody else can build, and he's digging holes to the center of the earth. If I had a hammer. Sango says it seems like a bot. It does kind of seem like a bot, doesn't it? Anyone with alpha should enjoy their join their digging party. It looks like a dirt bot. But then how the hell did he make that thing? I mean, he made that alchemy station which nobody else can make yet. And he made those bookshelves. Where did he get the thing to craft that? Somebody want to go look up real quick on Google and see if the alchemy station's in the game yet? Is this going to be a thing, dirt bots? Might be. Honestly, I do have I have a Razor Tartarus here. I think I've showed it before. Hold it the right way. Anyway, it can do some really, really advanced macros. I could easily build a macro that would do this. And so, don't think it's too far out of the realm of possibility to do that. If I had a hammer, there'd be no more folk singers. Bang bang, Maxwell's silver hammer went down on his head. Maybe he's sifting dirt to get mithril. Ah, good point. Maybe that's in the game now. I think we're pretty far in our hole here. But honestly, it can't really be a bot other than... The only way to really you could really dig a hole and know that it's going to work is you'd want to do this routine. Dig in a circle. This is the way I'm just telling you if you want to set up a macro. You dig in a circle and constantly tap forward and side, forward and side, forward and side. It would dig like a corkscrew down. How much dirt do I have? Actually, I don't have as much dirt as I thought I did. So we can dig for a while. Hey, Morgan. Morning, Tyroline. Masking tape on mouse button, aim down. See, there you go. You got a macro right there. Been sifting on Tradesman Sifter for a long time. Never got any mithril. Yeah. So mean, geek boy. Oh. I'm just jealous of your epic sleep. Oh, yeah, yeah. He might be a dev that got that stuff. See, when the text is going by and it's white, he might not see it. But if I yell, maybe. Or he could be watching the loot. You know what it is? He's probably watching his loot thing. Which, if he's watching loot, he can't really pay attention as much. You guys are curious what would happen if you dig really far down. Well, we'll find out. Fellow Insomniacs, unite! Were you guys watching the other night when I had the big stream where Sony threw the stream over to me? I was talking about how I had insomnia, and then there's a guy there who was like, "Ah, You don't have insomnia. You slept for an hour and a half. I have insomnia. I only sleep for 30 minutes. And I'm like, this isn't a contest to prove who has more insomnia than somebody else. If you're not sleeping like at least 5 hours a night, you have insomnia. It's like, no, okay, so you have less than me? Okay, that's great. But that doesn't mean that you're any more of an insomniac than I am. If you get an hour or less a night and you do it for long enough, your body actually shuts down, but you don't know it. It's called micro-sleeping. And you sleep throughout the day. You sleep all day long. But what happens is you don't realize it. Your body shuts down for like a quarter of a second, and it sleeps. It's not real sleep. You're not getting a REM sleep. But it is sleep. I'll give you $5 to bury Stalkers alive. Yes, but I have level 10 night terrors. Exactly. Kona, that's the title of my my one video where I did with the dyslexia, because I have dyslexia. It's a mild dyslexia. It's not horrible, but I mix up letters and stuff all the time. And the title of that video was "Dyslexics of the World Untie." Yeah, my insomnia is better than your insomnia. You don't have insomnia. I got insomnia. That's what it felt like. I was like, Jesus Christ. And then I made a joke about diabetes, which I have type 2 diabetes. And this one guy's like, don't joke about diabetes, not funny. I don't know. If I had AIDS and I was making AIDS jokes, I think it would be totally fine. Because I got AIDS, right? So, making AIDS jokes. People on the internet are funny. My dyslexia is better than your dyslexia. You could be right, but I can't read it to be verifying that that's true or not. Mr. Locke. That guy's penis must be large and in charge. My girlfriend has those nightmares where she's half asleep and thinks they're real sometimes. Yeah. My wife talks in her sleep all the time. And sometimes she wakes up and she starts yelling. Because she's sort of half awake and half asleep at the same time, and so she thinks whatever she's seen is real. We're going down deep here. It's getting foggy. I had both insomnia and hypogogic and screwed both ways. Yeah. Sleep's a funny thing. I have dyslexia too. You mean that on purpose? Everyone's a martyr. You're sick. I'm sick. We're all sick. That's one thing that's fun. You have to realize it. You know, if you come down with some kind of condition, and if you like, say it's your first condition, like, you know, you have diabetes or something major, right? You think like you're the only one and you're having to deal with this, but every single person in the world has something wrong with them. If they don't, they're lying. So, just one of those things, just kind of come to the fact, it's like, okay, so this is my thing, but that person's got that thing, and that person's got heart disease, and that person's got cancer, or whatever. Everybody's got something. Can't get away from it. Those are not available yet, pretty sure I found out as well. The hole you guys went into and the surface is healed up, no way in anymore. Oh. I'm helping Badcore to get down to wherever he is trying to get to. And I'm getting dirt at the same time. I heard it was called dyslexia because the first prescribed sufferer wrote that when he was trying to write reading problems. Is that real, Warwolf? That sounds pretty reasonable. I swear that some people love to find out they have something to say qualify for a nifty colored ribbon. I have type 2 and laughed when I saw that. Exactly. I also have a death-threatening disease. It's called being alive. Yes. The only way we're getting out of this, we're not getting out of this alive, everybody. That's for sure. I have a cut on my finger that is in an awkward place. I'm bad at FPS games. That's my thing. We need a legendary neurotoxin. He is a landmark expert at digging into the bottom of the known world. Well, we may never know how we got those items. It's a shame. Yeah. That's cool, Warwolf. Thanks. I like dirt. I like dirt. The range on this pick is amazing. It goes out 24 beyond what I'm already digging. Come on down there, Mr. Badcore. I think Badcore's a dev. I think he... But if he is a dev, he should have hid those things a little better or something. Put them inside of a box that nobody could see and nobody would even know. What are we watching? Digging to the end of the earth, it seems. Yes, we're trying to see what happens when we hit to the bottom. It's a mile down, and the island is a mile square, or 2 miles across and 2 miles across. So it's 4 square miles, and it's 1 mile down. Which, if you're counting, is the amount of wealth that Scrooge McDuck had. So, I did a video compilation one time saying who is the wealthiest comic book character of all time. And most people assumed it was like, well, Bruce Wayne or Tony Stark. No, the most wealthiest comic book character of all time is Scrooge McDuck. He has a cubic hectare of solid gold, and he has over 2 miles of like silver and bronze, or silver and all the other rare precious materials. So he is by far the wealthiest comic book character of all time. Yeah, we're trying to get to the center of the earth. So I bought an SSD yesterday and put in my EQNL on it previously on a SATA, and I swear the SSD boosted my performance at least double. Yeah, I'm playing this right now on an SSD. It's a good idea. Now, Richie Rich doesn't come close to Scrooge McDuck either. Because Richie Rich's family just owns like a single business or company, you know. Scrooge is wealthy beyond all wealth. No, Richie Rich is not richer. It's Scrooge McDuck. I'm telling you, look it up. But I lost him. I lost him. Go on. Come back, Bookcore. Badcore. We're trying to dig to the center of the earth here. Can't do that without you. I think he went down a different path. Hear him ting ting tinging. Oh, there is a tricky thing about SSDs. You know, on a regular platter spinning hard drive, you know, the normal one that has a disk in it, when you access it, it basically makes the magnetic head go back and forth like this, and it's reading the data. And the motor inside can wear out, the little magnetic part there. It's not really actually a motor, it's just a magnet that's pulling the head back and forth, besides the head itself, and it could touch the platter. That's the way that the normal hard drives wear out. SSD, on the other hand, you can only write to a block on it a certain number of times. I think it's 4,096 times it can write to a single block or something. And SSDs can wear out too. So maybe I should take this off my SSD so it doesn't kill my SSD. Scrooge is like Joe Biden? A little bit. Alrighty, I'm planning on thinking of getting 480 GB SSD in the next 8 months. Fresh installed. Do you really think performance difference? Well, boot up for Windows is amazing. I boot up to Windows in like 8 seconds. That's definitely. Can't believe Richie Rich could be richer than Scrooge McDuck. If you're looking at the value of gold, if he's got a 1 square hectare of solid gold, I think that's 8 acres and 8 acres square. I think that's what a hectare is. Of solid gold, then, yeah. The gold being like $2,000 an ounce. He's got tons of gold. He's got to be the richest guy. It can't be. I was told by a friend that they're high-capacity hard drives. Oh, Wikipedia? Aw, see, that's just somebody who's biased to Richie Rich made up that list. Yeah. Forbes, they don't know anything about money. Oop. I lost our friend here. Back. He might be a bot. Because he's... Look, he's digging and jump. He digs and jumps. Digs and jumps. And I dug underneath him, and he's still digging and jumping in the same spot. No, more Grim. Forbes doesn't know anything about money. Trust me. I'm telling you. Wait, he stopped. Stopped. Oh, it lagged. Just repeating the jump like this. I think he's a bot. Oh, Smog's at 7.9 billion? Yeah. I'm trying to get in touch with Badcore, guys. If you're new here, or not new here, if you're new to the stream so far this morning, we got a bunch of new people. Badcore has amazing stuff up on the surface. Amazing. Like, he's got the things that you can't make yet. And I was like, oh, I wanted to ask him about that. Oh, you read that the newer firmware ones don't... Oh, that's... This is weird. He's not replying to me or anything. He's just sort of hopping up and down. I think he's figured out a good macro. You hop, and you smack the thing, and you hop and smack and hop and smack, and I think it just keeps building in a circular fashion on the way down. Let's see. Hop, hop, turn, hop, turn. Yeah, I bet if you did this, you had a macro that recorded it. See, it's unfortunate. I would have never caught him. I mean, is it catching him if you're just using a macro to do this? I don't know, maybe, I guess. But I would have never caught him if he was just if he hadn't had that stuff on the surface. Because on the stuff on the surface, let's go up there. I think we've dug down deep enough. So we're going to evac to safety. Yeah, the alchemy tables and the bookshelf things aren't craftable yet. It's an auto miner. New SSDs take more writes to wear out than the old ones. They broke the single voxel delete tool. Did they? Newer SSDs now are... Hey, Killer Age! Bury him. Just drop it down to... He can get out anyway. There's no way to bury. See? I got out. Let's go look at his claim again. Maybe we're so far away. There we go. It's not a macro, it's auto miner. Really? Really? There's a website for this, huh? Oh. Spelled it wrong, I think. No, auto miner doesn't work. Auto miner? It's a broken link, demon. So if you're just joining us, we're doing our giveaway tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern because we're switching up the way we're doing it. You opt in now instead of opt out. And if you don't reply, then you're automatically opted out. It just makes it more fair for everybody else. Alright, I'm back. Alright, hold on. Play World Online Auto Miner. Easiest mining add-on for EverQuest and Land. Okay. Allows you to mine and chop out without the stress of straining your hands. It's easy as hitting the home button to chop trees. Insert button to do randomly mine and delete button to mine straight down. Stop all mining. Okay. This has got to be an exploit that can be. I mean, you probably get banned for doing this. So I don't get blamed for 500 people. Oh, okay. Sorry, I haven't come on lately. I was working for SNS. Okay. They probably don't have a problem with the macros as long as you're at the keyboard. I use an Naga mouse macro for mining because I have carpal tunnel. Yeah, exactly. There are some actual medical reasons why you could do something like that, but that looks like it's just you hit it on, you go and do something else and come back 6 hours later. I think what the macro where I would turn it on, like here, I have to hold this mouse button down, and I can actually chop wood faster. Let's go down here. I think I've showed some of you guys this, but let me show you. Some of the other people might not have seen this. So on my razor, I set it up to where this is a normal wood chop. Chop, chop, chop. Pretty fast, right? Count it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now, if I hold this button down, which I made, basically it does. It clicks the mouse button faster than my mouse can do. My mouse can do 1,000 hertz, which is pulling 1,000 times per second. This thing can do 100,000 hertz, which is faster than my computer and even EQN can keep up with. So watch the chopping now. Remember that was chop, 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 chop before. Ready? 2 times as fast, if not faster. So, oh, I like the blue swirlies that kind of indicate that you got some rare wood or whatever. So anyway, I wrote all over the EQN forums, hey guys, this is an exploit. I can chop wood faster than everybody else. And all I gotta do is hold this button down. And everyone's like, no, it's fine. I mean, the devs are even saying it's fine. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, it's totally bannable. Show me hack. Computer question, everyone is building a gaming machine today. How long does a motherboard good? Motherboard should be good for a long time. A long time. That axe isn't any faster, but everyone says, oh, it's exactly the same as holding your mouse button down or using the built-in Windows mouse lock. There's a thing in Windows which you can click a button and it locks your mouse. It's not. It's not at all the same. And I've been trying to tell people, and every time I went to the forums, they're like, oh, you're not making up anything new. This is completely the same as using the mouse lock. I'm like, it's not. This is basically me mouse locking right now. I'm holding the mouse button down, and I'm not letting go, and it's chopping away. Now look at the difference in speed between that and this. I mean, I'm like chewing trees up. Oh, that's a good idea, Morgan. Throw that over to them. I'll retweet it once I see it. Ask them if it's legit or are they going to be banning that kind of thing. I don't use a Razer Naga, but any Razer equipment that you use uses the Razer Synapse, and Razer Synapse is like the overall, like you can use it on any Razer product. What I have is a Razer Artaris, because I have carpal tunnel too, and so I use this thing where I can build really complex macros that go on these keys. And the macro that I'm using right now to chop that tree is I put it on this button right here, and basically it hits the mouse button down and then lets up, and that's all the macro does, is it goes down and up, but zero pause between it, not even a 50 millisecond, just zero. And because of that, it basically infinitely hits the mouse button faster than you can do it by holding the mouse on your mouse. So, yeah, if you're going with a new motherboard, you got a question about motherboard, go with something with the new socket, and it'll last you. I mean, the motherboard I got right now is probably 3 years old, because I've upgraded the processor from time to time, but I've never upgraded the motherboard. I don't need to. Well, we have a question. Oh, this is alpha. Yep. It's not click lock. That's the thing that sort of got me upset, was everyone was like, oh, it's just click lock. It is not click lock. Way different than ClickLock. Anyone that uses any bot for anything should be permabanned and mailed to my house for re-education. Exactly. I like the new blue swirlies. When you get a rare piece, like a you burled wood, it comes out with a blue swirly. Pretty cool. I go with 1150 and a Haswell processor. The new one, the 2100, is the new socket, I think, right? The new socket's the 2100 socket. So that's what I would go with, because that'll be more future-proof, personally. That axe is on Viagra, right? No, the new Intel socket's 2100. Hey, Mr. Cloud FF, Cloud 80F. Can I show some basic things like inventory, armor, building? Yeah, sure. We'll go back to my claim. Everyone's building these big monolithic boxes around here. Kind of weird. I don't believe it's 1150. I think it's a 2100. We are right now using an 1157. I don't think they would go down with a number. Yeah, we did StarCast last night, and I'm uploading it. It'll be up today sometime. We cannot use the crafting things. That's why I was trying to get his attention, because can't use the crafting thing. I was done building a new PC in October. Should have waited till Black Friday. Yeah. Can't make armor yet, but I'll show you the crafting stuff. I wonder if I should wait for the 800 series video cards. Just build a PC with 770. I would go with AMD at this point. AMD has something called Mantle, which it removes the DirectX interface between the operating system and the game. Oh look, I showed up without any clothes on. That's cool. But anyway, AMD has Mantle, and what Mantle allows it to do is, right now, say this game right here was using DirectX or Mantle. On DirectX, I'm getting 60 frames per second. Okay, you guys can see it up in the upper left-hand corner, the frame per second counter. On Mantle, I might be getting 450 to 500 frames per second. And I'm not over-exaggerating. They're playing Star Citizen right now at 300 frames per second with Mantle. That is not on NVIDIA at all. And besides, you can mine with AMD cards, but you can't really mine that well with NVIDIA cards. So I would probably go... Oh, it's a 2011. Okay. Ah. But both are the newest. Okay. I would probably... I don't know, I always look at the bigger number and go, that's... Okay, so you wanted to see me craft some stuff. Alright. Hold on. Let me get my clothes back on here. They're actually there. All I gotta do is just open up my inventory. They're there, so I can take them off. There we go. Just take them off and put them back on. Alright. EQN and EQNL doesn't support Mantle yet, though. Unfortunately, it might in the future. There's no AMD R9 graphics card prices are out of bounds. The reason they're out of bounds, and I have one right now, I'm playing on a 290. That's how I'm getting 60 frames per second. The reason they're out of bounds is because everyone's using them for coin mining, and because coin mining uses up these cards, the AMD cards are preferred. People are buying them like crazy, and so yeah, the prices are a bit out of whack. I want to subscribe, but I just can't justify $5. I promise. Oh, thanks, Morgan. Don't worry about it. There's a Radeon 6850 support Mantle. I believe it's the R290 or the R200 series. Oh, it's 7000 series. Okay. Mantle is basically they removed the layer in the middle. So right now DirectX is a huge memory pig. Microsoft's going to stop developing it in a few years, and so NVIDIA and AMD are both figuring out what can we do. Now Mantle does not require AMD. Mantle is both usable by NVIDIA and AMD at the same time, because AMD developed it, but NVIDIA is like, we want our own. And so basically, It could work with NVIDIA cards, but they right now are not supporting it. Alright, so let's show you guys some crafting. You want to see crafting. So the first thing you craft in this game is you want to craft a forge. Now I made these forges are actually much bigger, but let me scale this up to this normal. It's about this big. As you can see, the smokestack is going out of my roof. And if you look up here, I've got smoke pouring out of my steps. But you know, it's okay. I'll leave that actually, because before I didn't have those steps there, it was smoking out of my things. We'll make these a little bit bigger. I like them to be normal scale anyway. Alright, so these are your crafting stations. You have to make them in sequence. Alright. Oh, you get 65 to... Okay, well, that's fine, Stockus. Mantle is also compatible with any AMD hardware like the PS4, so if they want to bring it to PS4, they have been talking about Mantle's idea. Yeah. We need Mantle drivers to come out of beta, so capture tools support it. Yeah. I needed some research, but what do you guys recommend to build? Using Core 2 Duo Quad... Oh, you're using a Core 2 Duo? Anything will be better than that. I would probably go with an i7. I don't recommend the AMD processors at this point. Basically, they're just sledgehammering. I think even's the name of the processor. They're sledgehammering the data through. So yes, AMD processors are running at 5 gigahertz, but they don't have the same throughput as a i7 at 3.5 gigahertz. What what do you want to? You want to basically make your processor run super hot just to get less throughput that an i7 does? I would probably go with an i7. So just make sure I'm clear. Mantle is an API replacement for SPX. Yes, Morgan. Yeah, I'm using i7 3770K at the moment. I'm running at 4.2 gigahertz. I'm liquid cooled, so I can run that, and my processor's not. Okay, so back to what I was talking about. To make these tools that you're seeing here, these are the crafting stations. To craft, you start out with the basic one. You start out with a rock. I think it's a rock or stone forge, and the stone forge you can then create this, which is the sawmill, and in the sawmill you can then create this, which is this workbench here, and then from this you can then make the sifter. Now what all these tools are useful for, and then this is just my vault. What you can use all these tools for is you can then build things on them that are specific to it. So obviously I'm not going to make some kind of carpentry stuff inside a forge, and I'm not over here. This is like a jewelry workstation. I'm not going to be able to saw wood over here. So you need the sawmill for that. And then so each one of these things has different things and stuff we can build inside of it. So I'll show them to you right now. You don't need an i7, you're only going to get... Yeah, you can go get by with an i5. But I like power. My i5 is running 4.5, no problem. Yep. I have a 3770K, 30 gigs of RAM because I need run computation for it. Yeah, I have the same setup, 3770K with 30 gig RAMs, but I do a lot of video editing, and I use Adobe After Effects all the time, and my After Effects, even now, still wants more than 32. It's like, you got 64 I could use? And I'm like, no, I don't have 64. You're going to have to get by with 32. I get yelled at all the time. People are like, you don't need that much RAM. I'm like, yes, I do. I need a lot more, actually. Yeah, for gaming you need an i5 and 8 gigs. Yes, that's all you really need. But we're power users, so we get by. Okay. So inside the forge here, we can make picks, which are the things you chop in the ground with. You can make axes for wood. You can make the building tools. Now, this is kind of an item of contention. They don't give you the building tools in this game. They basically start you out with the ability to drop a block like this. Oops. I don't have enough materials to drop a block of... Okay. So you can... The normal build tools are this. You can build things like this. You see how tedious this is? Imagine trying to build this place by doing this. Alright? So this forge here allows you to build the tools that you can use to build better things. That's what that does. Dynamite is just that. I'm gonna make some of that. That is a hell of a lot of... grappling hooks basically allow you to fly up in the air. You act like Spider-Man or... name of it. Just Cause 2, you grapples. A lot like that. Okay, so that's what the grappling hook do. accessories. You can make here. You can make a light stone. Light stones are like if you get down into a hole and it's really dark, you have the light stone in and one of your accessories, and it glows. It's like having a flashlight, radiant. Okay, and then you can make props. Here I can make a vault. Already made. You can make the other crafting stations. So you can make, like I said, you have to make the other ones within. You start out with the forge, and then you make all the rest of them from there. You sequentially go. And then metal. I have to take the metal and you turn it into ingots, which, you know, pretty much like any other kind of crafting game or crafting in a game, you have to take the raw materials and turn them into something else. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Sneaky Pete. Spider-Man. Is Ram Effect streaming? Not really. Want me to say anything about the Trailblazer pack he gave away the other night? No, I wrote to him and I haven't heard back from him. But that, if we're going to give that one away, it'll probably be next week. We're giving away the one that we were going to give away anyway when I hit 100 tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So that's what you can make on in the forge. Now let's go ahead and this is one of the tools you can make. It's called Selection Tool. This is probably, in my opinion, the most powerful tool in the game. Personally, I love it. You can do so much with it. You absolutely need the Selection Tool. It's one of the first ones you can make with your basic forge, so make it. All right, so here is our sawmill. Here we can make props, like we can make barrels. We can make chairs, coffee tables, end tables, doors, torches, buckets, carving table, or carved table, wooden table, more tables, crafting station. So these are the workbenches that I'm talking about. And then you can obviously chop wood or refine the wood to make some more of the. So some of these things, like the tradesmen, like you need to have a plank of wood. You can't just use the generic wood you chop down. You have to turn into a plank. Hey, Minty. RAM and CPU are your biggest variables in streaming. I watched your Litecoin videos and I got all the accounts set up, but my card doesn't show up in the GUI miner. Oh, Sneaky Pete, that's the problem. I made the first one and it became so popular I can't delete it now, but it's wrong. Like, don't use GUI miner at all. Go watch my video number 3, which basically, or watch the one about Dogecoin. I know it's Dogecoin, you're going to be doing Litecoin. It's okay, it's the same exact thing. Basically, it's just a different address you're pointing to, but everything else is the same. So go watch my Dogecoin video. Don't watch the one, because you don't want to use GUI miner under any circumstances. Use GUI miner. Yeah, don't use GUI miner. Yeah, thank you, Morgan. GUI miner is terrible. It's bad, and I get almost all of my people that are writing me are always like, I can't get GUI miner set up. I'm like, please don't use it anymore. It's terrible. If we can make coffee, we need coffee ring stains on our furniture. Good idea. Alright, so this is the workbench that we're talking about. This is over here. We can make, these are where you can make jewelry and things. So you can make a messenger signet, keen eye band, band of quarry, surveying charm. All these things are great. You can make props over here, like pillows. You can turn this into like a den of iniquity down. Pictures, stone braziers. This is where you put your boobies if you want them in stone. Iron lamp posts, hanging sconces, lanterns, rings, stone tables. And then you can, yeah, some of the things you have to craft, you have to work the stone. So this is worked obsidian, worked amaranthine, alabaster, and marble. Okay? So does that answer your question on what you can make with the crafting tables? I got CG Miner 2, just have to figure out how to set up the config. My video number 3 is all about, it's called intermediate stuff. That one I walk you through how to set up the config CG Miner. But honestly, my best video probably for all of that is my Dogecoin video, which is my, I'm gonna walk you through. Every time I see these girls, I just can't stand them. Like, their boobs have shifted over to the left now, or right, and I don't know. From 5 feet, or from down here, they look okay. And from down here, it's like, oh, he's got some statues up there. But when you get up close to them, they look really horrid. So at some point, they're going to allow you to be able to go to, like, Maya. you know, a 3D rendering program and build the props. And if that's the case, I'm gonna go find myself a nice Greek statue, put it into Maya, clean it up how I want it, and then bring it in as a prop, and then it's gonna look beautiful here. It's gonna look so much better than trying to do this with voxels. As you can't. There's just no. Right? I mean, you get the gist of what I was trying to go for, but it's very modern art. Geek Boy Sean, did they add any new stuffs with last patch? No, well, we were just on a claim that showed this guy was guy had the alchemy workstation. He also had some new props, but when I tried to talk with him, we couldn't talk with him. I think he's a bot. Maybe not. He's not a bot, but he was botting right now. Oops. I think what I want to do is rotate this. This is also fiddly, doing this kind of work. Okay. So if you're you were asking about how you build stuff, so you can highlight things with the select tool, and you can go to the paint tool, select what the item is you want to paint, and you can just literally paint. Oh, paint the spot you just highlighted. See? I just highlighted that and I paint it, or you can paint individually. Click, click. That's a little harder to do because you go off, you mess. But that's how I did this. Now, what the symbol is for those who might not know what this is. This is the symbol for the goddess of Rolosi Mar, and she's the goddess of growth. Used to be Tunair, but Tunair's gone. They got rid of Tunair. This little brown stuff here. These are actually my marks, so that I could see where the center line of the building is. I tried to build this the other day as completely symmetrical as I could. I messed up a little bit. I think I'm one voxel side, but at this point it's... Emily DM'd me, delete that tweet with the URL, but she said they got it and they're looking in the AutoMiner app. Okay. Thanks, Morgrim. So obviously it's not something they want to allow. AMD Mantle beta drivers currently supported Radeon 9 series, 7 series, and 7000 series, 8000 series. Oh, cool. No AMD porn or GPU porn post. Hey, somebody, it's okay. I don't mind as long as it's not too spammy. It's okay. Sweet, Maya license cost. Okay. So maybe not Maya, but you could do Blender. Look at Blender. Blender is free. And you can do a lot of stuff in Blender that you can do in Maya now. Not as well, just like Sony Vegas can do videos, but if you really want to be looked at as being a professional, you don't use Sony Vegas. You Premiere, Adobe Premiere. So Blender will work, and if all you're going to be doing is just getting the file, you could export it out as an OBJ and probably bring it in. I don't know what they're going to be accepting for the Sony store, but hopefully. So when I build a new PC, everyone recommends ATI. I mean, I do personally, Zubai. Go with an Intel processor, but go with an AMD GPU. That's my own personal opinion. Yeah, I'm going to check out that Sculptress. I think it was you, Morgan, that told me to check that out yesterday. Maybe we'll do like a Sculptress video or something. Windows Movie Maker? Yes. Windows. If you want to be taken as a professional, use Windows Movie Maker, because that's what all the pros use. Blender is very good. It's not easy, but they have a pretty good tutorial videos around. Yeah, exactly. And you can't beat the price. You know, nothing wrong with free. And it will do what we're trying to get it to do, which is put the you know, this kind of stuff will go away, and we'll be able to put in real models. Ah. Okay, let's see. What else did you guys were asking me? Somebody was asking me a bunch of questions. They wanted to see me craft. They wanted to see me build stuff. I'm just, as long as nobody has any complaints, I'll probably just keep. I didn't realize this was shifted forward like that. The entire floor is too far forward. That it doesn't, it's not lined up with the bottom here. So let's show you that. This is interesting. I could lose everything. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make a template of this. Templates. Get rid of a lot of ones in here. Delete my template. So I'm deleting all these templates. Number one, this place was terrible. No. Then on 211, 29. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to make a template. I just got an AMD FX 85 8-core 3.5 edition, Black Edition. Have you experimented with tiny voxels yet? Yes, I have. I will play with that a little later, maybe. Oh, you lost your entire thing? Blender should run on a Mac. Sorry guys to go off topic, but does anybody here play Vindictus EU? No, sorry, don't. Obi, or Cyobi. So, I'll show you at least how to make a template. And I'm not actually going to delete everything. What I'm going to be showing is not how to delete it. I just want to back up just in case something's. As you can see, it's not lined up back here either. This entire building has to shift back one box. And you're going, wait, that's. I do. The reason for it is I'm trying to. Everything was supposed to be as symmetrical as possible here. So a good find with that miner thing, you know, not the miner like coin mining, but the miner program you found, the auto miner, whatever it was. The reason I'm saying that's a good find is you know that right now it's free, but if they allowed it, that would become a paid product, and they'd be charging probably hundreds of dollars, maybe not 100, maybe 50 bucks. I have to actually stand in my computer. So what I'm doing is drawing a big box around my claim. And I gotta be careful because if I go outside the claim, it actually won't go to the up to this. Everything on it. Look at the other side here. Oh, you gotta go, Locke. See you, Locke. Thanks for coming. Hey, everybody, make sure you follow Locke's channel. He does stream, and if he was streaming next Wednesday, they were gonna throw the next. How they did with me this week, they're gonna throw it to Locke, but apparently he doesn't stream on Wednesdays. I'm using a Radeon R7 260 Ghost Edition. Or 260X Ghost Edition. I'm running 60 FPS. Later, Locke. Okay. My mic keeps cutting in and out. I think it's because I turn my head away like this. Usually when I'm watching the screen, it's a little better. I'll move it closer to myself. Never mind, it's good. Okay. Thanks for giving me a heads up, because I did that the other day too. Okay, so grabbing up to here. I believe I've got everything I need here. So now what you do is go in here, go to templates, create new. We're going to call this Temple to Rosimar 1.0. Yep, the portal later into the portal is on tonight. Yep, 5 p.m. Eastern. I made a copy of, I made a template. We're going to go in and just verify that it's there. It's not. So we're going to create a new. Simple Rossi Mar. .0. Okay. Back to our templates. There it is. So now it's there. Right. Now, I'm not going to delete anything. What I was doing this for, I want a backup just in case. Because the other day I did this, and it didn't have enough memory or something. Because when I did this part, I lost everything. Which is, I'm going to cut and paste. So, I'm going to cut this. Alright. And then I'm going to paste it. You guys want to talk about some horsepower here. This is something else. That is a lot of data. And yes, I'm doing it the slow way with the XYZ, but I want to make sure that I've lined up just. It's on that axis. So that's where it was lined up before, and I've got to go back one. Oh no! I don't have enough dirt. It maxes me out at 200,000 dirt, and I need 220,000 dirt. So what we can do is do Control Z. And it's gone. It's all gone. Well. This is a very nice place here. The reason it's not working is I'm all out of room in my bag. I need more dirt. Need more dirt. Hey, Stockus, give me some dirt. Let's see, let's get rid of some of the stuff in my baggie. I have 6950 and I upgraded it to the R290. Yeah, if you're having parts with chunks missing, then just paste it twice, and it'll fix the chunks missing. I need another 900,000 dirt. Or, yeah. No, 90,000 dirt, Stockus. 93,000 exactly. My inventory is completely full. You sifted it all? Yeah, those indigo picks we're giving away tomorrow on our show. If you guys come over to the show tomorrow, it'll be here. My wife's telling me not 3 p.m., so I might have to change that. It might be 4. Let's see. What happened? Did I get rid of my indigo pick? Where's my good indigo pick? Got a bunch of them. It was probably in my bag. Here it is. This one? Well, not this one, but close enough. We need another 90,000 dirt. Well, thanks. Oh, see you, Daffy. It Control Z didn't undo, so it's not working. Control Z is not working. Oh. Tango, trading with me? Got some dirt? Oh, you're welcome, TS Rogue. I probably should, Rama. 1, 2, 3, 4. 60,000. 70,000. I thought 90,000. I think we got enough. There's enough room in my inventory. Ah, come on. See, I appreciate everyone giving me all the gifts and everything, but unfortunately, I don't. It's making it where I can't actually I can't do things in the game, which is really bugging me. They need to fix this inventory issue. Hold on a second, Sango. I have to delete a bunch of stuff in my inventory. That's why I want them to fix the. Hold on, Sango. I gotta delete everything I got in here. There isn't enough room in my inventory. There we go. Okay, now I got 300,000 stone, okay, or dirt. Thank you, Sango. Let me see if I can put this back here. You rock. Okay, let's go ahead and put back our... If not, I've got a lovely pavilion that we can just use as our crafting pavilion. There we go. So, I needed to have the dirt in my inventory to put it back. I just hit Control Z. Alright, you know what? We'll live with the fact that it's a voxel off because I don't want to lose it again. Close enough. Okay. Sango, you want some dirt? I got 30,000 dirt left over. Definitely the most fun thing in the game right now is the dynamite. Kaboom! Okay, everybody, so real quick, we're doing the drawing tomorrow. I sent out an email to... I'm going to have to get some more dirt. I sent out an email to the all the subscribers for the giving away. We're going to be giving away Landmark Alpha tomorrow. We're giving away the Trailblazer pack. Wait, where's my good pick? That depresses me that I don't have my good pick. Where's my good pick? Maybe if I sorted them out by A to Z again, that might help. Indigo, 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 indigo. Indigo. Not in here. Did I put it in the bank? What you give me there, Mr. Phallus Maximus? I agree. You gotta love dynamite. Would be make stronger. Be able to make stronger. Yeah, that'd be cool. Made a quick post in the crafting forums about the alchemy station you spotted earlier. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Takas. I think I'm good for dirt now. Anyway, let's go over here and check and see where I put my good pick. This pick I'm using is okay. It's just. Huh. There it is. Haha. Where's my great one? See, here's the problem. Like, there's no way to... Like, I don't have any way to distinguish between my pick and everybody else's pick. Okay. How about I put it down at the bottom? All these other picks are the ones I'm giving away up here, and I'll take my axe and put it at the bottom. Take this pick and put it up here. And I'll put all of my tools down there too. That way I don't give anything away. I can't give the tools away. That way I don't give anything away that I don't need to give away. Inventory system is all flaky. Is everyone noticing that? Like, it looks like everything's sort of floating around the screen. Okay, whatever. Can you actually guesstimate how much material is something you need to have build, something of a certain size? There's some kind of measure estimation tool. I hear you have enough dirt, but I'm on my way anyway to say hi. Okay. Merwillin, can I have your link so I can purchase the founder's pack? Sure, Tiberia. Do you have that available, Stockus, you could throw up there for? If not, it's you should totally let us name our tools. Yeah. Oh, I see. All right, so actually, for guesstimating. You can't. If I had built this place right, I would have made everything hollow. Like, these pillars here should be hollow inside, but they're not. They're solid. And so if I was building it right, to save materials, I should have built it with everything being hollow. All of these steps, these should all be hollow. This should be hollow. Instead, I built it out of solid. And so the reason I needed 250 or 290,000 dirt was because of that. What happened here? My ruby is all meant. That's not supposed to have like that blocky texture. It's supposed to be ruby, not square obsidian. Really weird. We'll come back to that. All right. So the link for. There we go. Thanks. Thank you for purchasing it with that link, guys. The link does not give me any money, just a little bit of reiteration about that. I don't get any money from Sony at all. There's no money changing place. What happens is I get points, and those points are used for them to give me copies of the game, grappling hook codes, and stuff like that. I say I would like a copy of Landmark to give away. They go, okay, you've accrued 500 points, and then they'll give me the game. They're doing that so that it's fair, so that, say somebody is not really in the EverQuest community. Say they just kind of showed up, and they start streaming EverQuest, but they have 50,000 followers on Twitch, and they have 10,000 subscribers, and they're huge, but they're not really in the EverQuest community. They show up and they say, hey, I'd like to give away a copy of EverQuest, and they're like, who are you? We don't know who you are, you know? And so this system kind of makes it fair, so that if everyone uses the links, And then the guy shows up and he goes, yeah, I'd like to have a copy. They go, oh my god, you got 10,000 points. Sure, here's a copy. Right? Hollow plus smooth is not pretty, yeah. Try refreshing the Ruby with a block or something. Yeah, I can go ahead. Yeah, you can play someday. I'm on here all the time, Assassin. You can come over. Look, we got Porphyr on here. We got Minty. We got Xenius, Sengo, Stockus. So yeah, you can come over and hang out anytime you want. My place is right next to Serenity. It's on Serenity Esker, and it's right next to the portal. You can see my place right from the portal. There's a lot of colors changed from last patch. My emerald is now color ruby, and ruby is saffron. Okay, well, I guess it's a mess. Any places on the server? There's a map of the server, and you go up here and turn on this. So everywhere that is red is not available. But look at Ellaby's claim. Looking at this the other day, this guy's claim came all the way up to here, right? My claim overlapped here. So technically nobody should have been able to build anything between our two claims. My claim was here first, he was second, and Ellaby just built her claim his claim like 2 days ago. So there are spots. You just got to be really creative. You got to kind of go up or down the mountain here if you want, or you know, you can sort of like it's 3 dimensions. So this guy's claim being so high up in the air, I think is how Ellaby could find that. What you got to do is you go to a spot, like say you wanted to build yours right here. You just go there and you just keep spamming the flag. You keep trying to drop the flag in the same spot, and the flag goes in, you can get it. A lot of people say just keep spamming it, just stay there for an hour, just keep clicking it, and eventually it confuses the server and it lets you build a spot. Oh, hey Morgan. Okay, you're Porphyrian. My delete tool no longer works. It moves like an add tool. Oh, okay. I just realized my hand gestures probably weren't the best for that explanation. I love the map being 3D and you can sort of spin around and look at other people's claims. So there's Ellaby working on his statue to Omid. And somebody else built some big white box up here on the hill. It's a good way to, if you like, quickly look and see what some claims look like. Get an idea. Stockus, you deleted your claim? It's just a big hole in the ground now. There's Stockus' claim. It's right up the hill from me. It's right there. Hi, is this live? No. This is not live. This is pre-recorded. Work said the delete tool is a known issue. Okay. Press G to make your delete tool work on the grid. Oh. Let's go try it. Go down here, we'll try it. Oh yeah, it's sitting on top of the server, so you hit G. Ah! Stockus, you're a pro. What do you know about that? So because this is the temple of a Releasee Mar, and that was her logo up there on the ground I put down. I wanted to do an embossing. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. What, did somebody just subscribe? Oh, you're downloading it now. Okay. Sorry about that. I got approved to be part of a pilot program called I got approved to be part of a pilot program that has a notifier basically for Twitch. And when that happens, I will be able to be notified instantly when somebody subscribes or follows or whatever. And it'd be less of me guessing. So I apologize. Didn't realize that you hadn't subscribed. Okay. This is tricky being on white. Trying to do this here deal. Curious what I'm doing. I'm replicating the swirly thing from upstairs there on the flat spot, putting it in here, And I'm going to use the smooth tool, in theory, to smooth it out to make it in embossing. Alright, pretty close. But a couple of the leaves are supposed to be a little bit more bottom here. Alright, that looks good, roughly. Okay, so now we're going to take our smooth tool, put it into a ball. And this did not work the way I thought it was going to work. The bottom's okay. On the other hand, didn't quite like that at all. So we're going to leave that like this for now until I figure out a better way to do this. Oh! Safari just... I'm a bit new to this, although Tutorial is the very first time I've used it. I don't want to delete air. Delma, what digital currency coins do you think are the most worth farming if electricity isn't more worry? Right now I switched over to Neocoin. Neocoin is... Neocoin's pretty good. There's a website... Hold on. I'll give you the website link. It's called Coin Wars, and what you do is you go there, and on the website here, it tells you what's the most effective coin to mine right now. And so I started mining Neocoin last night, and actually Neocoin is falling off the face of the earth. I gotta stop mining Neocoin. It looks like right now Cosmo Coin is the #1 coin to mine. Yeah, Cosmo Coin looks to be the good one. And these are updated every couple of hours. A Penguin Coin has been holding really high towards the top. And Dogecoin is pretty stable in the middle there. But it tells you don't bother with Litecoin right now. Don't bother with... so what you do is you put in your electricity that you're using every day, or what your electrical cost would be. And then it tells you how much money you would be making if you mined this coin. It tells you how many days it would take to earn 1 Bitcoin, and how much profit you're earning per day. Alright, so hopefully that'll help you out. Select the area with the select tool, make it deeper. Yeah, I do most of my mining on my wife's computer, but when I go offline here, I start this one up as my miner. Awesome. Great, Shavara. Thanks for getting the game with my link. Alright. So, what we're doing here is I see what you guys are saying. So let's select this here. And then I'm gonna go deep with it. Well, let's select this. I'm gonna copy it first. Copy this. I want to copy just the surface. Control X and so. Control Z. C. Okay, so I copied it. And now actually what I want to do is I need to add more depth. This thing is actually hollow. So I want to add a little bit more depth. That's why I was wondering what I should do with that. We're going to do this. We're going to add it. First, let's add it. There we go. Good. So now it has some depth. And then we paste this here. Looks to be. Oops, nope, wasn't right. Back in one. Paste it. Back in one, paste it. Why isn't it pasting? There it goes. Alright. So now I did the embossing is about much deeper, and now we'll try to use the smooth tool on it. Bottom seems to be okay. It's this top part here. The smooth tool isn't moving around very well. Thanks, Nerdith. I have a beard. When they introduce the physics, solid structure will be significantly stronger and less destructible than the hollow ones, right? I don't know. I think they're going to be able to turn physics on and off your claim. I have bread in my heart. It's true. Dominus is the only Twitch stream I have probably will ever sub. Dude that made the Pokemon stream is probably swimming in cash. Yeah. Oh, Geekdomo. Oh, I see. Thanks, Zubai. I was like, who's Dominus? Go check out his channel. Hey, I appreciate that. Doesn't seem to wanting to be playing along here. Oops, that just screwed it up. Never mind. I think we'll leave that for right now. Trying to get the point. Make it wider like the bottom. So yeah, sorry, my finder hits the end instead of space. Oh yeah, you're typing on a phone? Yeah. Dominus is my WoW Shadow Priest, but yeah. Thanks, Meredith. I think we'll try and make it more wider. Thanks, Ursa Major. Haven't seen you in a while. Where you been? If you guys are just checking it out for the first time, you hit the follow button. That'd be awesome. If you hit the enter, if you hit the follow button, I'm giving away a lot of in-game stuff. So I got picks to give away, axes. I have prime grappling hooks. You don't have to be a subscriber to win any of that stuff. Of course, subscribers are also entered in to win that too. But all you need to do is just hit the follow button. And then you can be entered in to win. Alright, I'm looking for suggestions on where to raid when we're done here later. So it has to be a channel that's streaming. And we'll go raid them. Raiding is so much fun because the person's not expecting it. And I like to raid channels that have like 1 or 2 viewers. Sakas, you're going to give me a seizure with what you're doing over. What are you doing over there? Are you hanging on her boob or something? Anyway. So find us a channel that only has like 1 or 2 people streaming that's just not expecting it, and we'll just go over there and slam them. Oh, you're working? Oh, we can change that narrative. I will. I'm kind of disappointed with the whole statue thing. I would rather almost have like a pillar there, and just the pillar is got lantern on it or something. It's bothering me. I don't know why he's doing that. I personally think he's probably hanging from her boob, but it's sort of like at a weird angle, so it's making it look like he's... Alright, we're gonna try that again. If I can get this this inlay to look really nice, then I want to put it up on the roof too. So we'll put it down here and also up on the roof. Let's try it a little bit bigger. Trying for a much wider thingy here. If I screw up, I can always add more too, you know. So you want to hit Wyatt Earp 89? Okay. So I went into a rage quit trying to make an Egyptian statue. Can you just copy the one on the floor? That's too big. Double Man, Badcore is a cheater. She just traded me out of the blue diamonds. Gave me diamonds. Can you report someone in game? I'd like to have this investigated. It's alpha, but still. Alpha, I can't, but what you could do is you can go to the alpha forums and you can report them there. Obviously the person is exploiting or something. If they've got diamonds. They probably also have mithril. That's how they were able to make those things. And he's flaunting it in a way. The reason I can't copy the one on the floor is it's way too big. I tried that and it's huge. It takes up much bigger space. No one on my list is streaming. I'm streaming some free space in 20 minutes. Oh, well, let's hit Perfect Nerd then. Yeah, if you're going to be streaming free space, let's do that. I'd rather do somebody we know. Not that there's anything against Wyatt. I just we'll do Mr. Perfect. But then it's not as fun Perfect because we you know we're coming. But still, you can pretend. Oh my God! Look, it's you guys. I think I gotta fix this up from when we did the smooth tool. I think the smooth tool is also gonna the part there. You talked about last night. I'm a good actor. Okay. I like the building. Download's almost done. Come on, Shavar, get in the game. Now go act surprised and like you did every Christmas after you're guessing your parents. Yes. More underwear. Mm-hmm. Geez, Mom and Dad, I really needed more underwear. Alright, well, this is a rough approximation of what I was trying to go for. Let me fill in the little hole, the double deep holes here, because we're going to dig this thing back a little. Okay, so now we'll just select it, copy it, and then we'll paste it. That's quite an embossing. See if I should use the square smooth tool. The round one's better. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. That. Not bad at all. I'll live with that. Okay, So now you're going, wait a second, it screwed up all that and it screwed up your stairs. That's okay, I can fix that. What we're going to do now is we'll take a little bit of it here. What we're going to do now is copy that. Go deep, one deep. Go in. We'll copy. And what we'll do is come back out. All the way in. Fill it. Why am I filling it? I'll show you in a second. There we go. Now we got this is all nice and squared up, and I'll fix that part there. Okay, let's see, where am I going? Select it with the selection tool, turn in template, then delete it. Yeah. Bye, Chief. Thanks. Also, announcement. Anyone interested in the Domo Tribe Guild, please send a message to Twitch with Twitch name, in-game name, server, island, and coordinates. Oh, Nerd, we gotta get the thing set up on the website. Send me Twitch. Nerdist, you're gonna be running the guild. Okay. Have you joined in spirit? Okay. Awesome. We'll talk about that, Nerdist. I'll help you get the forums going. You wanted to get forums. Put them on the site. Okay, so now I got it there. There we go. Now it's embossed and it's not so like bent and mangled. Nice. Very good. Oh, you can help us with the Zen forum stuff? Oh God, Morgan, that'd be fantastic. Can we set up a time to talk on like Monday? I'm gonna be busy the rest of this weekend. I gotta do the show tomorrow, but the rest of this weekend I'm kind of swamped. We can talk on Monday, it'd be fantastic, and we could go over all the things to do for getting the forum set up on the website. Because I could use the hand. I'd like to get Zen4 going over there, because Zen4 is my opinion one of the best forums out there, personally. All I'm working on right now, guys, is I'm just cleaning up my claim, kind of getting some of this stuff done. I've been wanting to do, just kind of making it look better. That did not make it look better. Awesome. Very nice. Very good. Yes. Nice. Makes me want to touch it. Yes. Thursday, what the hell? Sure. Just message me here on Twitch. Geek. Okay, Morgan. Could you just send me an email real quick, or just send me a Twitch message real quick? Because I don't have. I'm. Yeah, or Twitter. Thanks, Zenarith. I appreciate that. And once you guys came up with the idea during the stream the other day to make it to the goddess Arolosi Mar, it just sort of came together for me. I was like, yes, that makes total sense. Like a little bit of my background story, if I haven't already told you, is I was a guide on EverQuest 1. The server that they put me on was Arolosi Mar. So making this temple to Arolosi Mar, kind of like coming full circle in a way. I love those tools, they're just amazing. Selection tool is the best. But sometimes those little areas it's just easier to do it with a single block. Back in a minute, okay. Someone having a Twitch issues and shut down. Okay. I may have to admit I don't know how to message on Twitch. If you click my name, Morgram, up at the top it should come up. It says message. I can do it to you too. I just figured you could do it real quick while I'm streaming. It's just hard for me to stop and then lose my flow. Let it go. Let go and low. That is the tempo. Alright, it's 11 o'clock. I want to go for one more hour, guys, and then we'll be calling it a day. And then tomorrow, we're doing our giveaway for EverQuest Next Landmark. I have a Trailblazer pack to give away. It is the $100 pack. It's the one that we were planning on giving away. I have another one to give away probably next week. We'll do that maybe on next Friday. I think we're going to try to get to... right now, we are at 100. I think we're going to try to get to 125 subscribers. We hit 125 subscribers, we'll give away another copy of Landmark, but this one will be the one that Omid gave me the other day. So, which will be epic and awesome, and I love it. Alright, what I'm going to try to do here, this is the line tool, and you can do some really great lines with it. Try to do is see if I can get it to line up here nicely. It needs a double wide space. A little off. But at least it looks like it's supporting the weight. There's. That one came out nice. That one came out real nice. Why can't I get that one over here? Maybe there's just not enough room? What about if I started it up at the top up here? Then came down here. It'll stick out. Do everything up. What's the difference on this side? Oh! Like place under the stairs. Difference on this side. That out. Don't forget to send server island coordinates to your guild request. Don't worry about not having it right now. We'll get it. Awesome. Oh, thanks, Morgan. I'll let you set that all up. I'll give you admin access on my server, and I'll let you do it. Okay. I still got to get Zen4o though to install. Oh, I see what the problem is. See exactly what the problem is. There's a hole there. That hole is screwing me up. Let's go ahead and fill the on hole. This is the problem, you know, guys. When you own a big facility like this, there's all this maintenance you got to do on it all the time. I hope the goddess is happy with me. That's all I got to say. Okay, let's put this... try this again, shall we? We're one voxel too far. Oh, once again. Can I see it over here? Oh, maybe if I went the other direction. I bet that would probably work. Let's try that. Go from the bottom of the stair up here. Okay, we'll call it a day. We'll go in by one, and we'll see if we can do the same thing over here. I like symmetry. Drive me nuts, I can't do the same thing on both sides. It wants to jump too far. It's a silly grid, you know? I love the grid, but the grid is a pain sometimes. That looks gorgeous. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do that. No, I can't, because it's an angle. Never mind. I was gonna say I could just fill it in with blocks, but that won't work. Ooh! Phallus! What the hell? Who's Phallus Maximus? What are you doing? It's the grid. What? I'm confused. Is that you, Stockus? Stockus, why would you make another account and then subscribe? You're already subscribed on the other account. You want double the chance to win? You've already got the game. Silly bastard. Yeah, the grid can be toggled with G, except it doesn't work. I could try to copy paste the edge. I was thinking about doing that. I could just delete the layer that sticks out, but then these stairs are symmetrical. You see my problem? It means I'm getting rid of my symmetry. Oops. I think stock is just under troll mode. Well, yeah, the raffle is tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna do it tomorrow. There's a reason for it, and I sent an email off to you, Mr. Inquisitor. It's all that stuff is outlined. There's a reason for it. We're changing up the way we do it. We were having people opt out of the contest, and what was happening is if you didn't write back to me, I assumed that you were opting in, and then people were like, "No, I don't want to opt in. I just forgot to write back to you." So what we're making it is you're going to opt in from now on. So what'll happen is you go to the I got a link. It's like a survey. You'll go there and you just say, "I want in," and here's my name. And it's super quick, like 10 seconds. You can opt in or opt out, and it makes it easier for us because then I can export it out as an Excel spreadsheet, and then Bob's my uncle. I'm all ready to go for the drawing. You see what I mean? So it made it a lot more efficient. Okay, we're gonna copy paste that part. Come back over here. Paste it. Okay, wrong thing to paste. What happened here? Hold on. So Stockus, that was you? Wow, that Phallus guy is a dick. My friend is arguing with me that Chrome is the worst browser and IE is the best. Oh no, Zubai. Internet Explorer is the #1 browser in the world. It is to download Google Chrome. Like that browser is used more times to download Google Chrome than any other browser on the planet. So tell your friend, he's absolutely right. He is absolutely right. There are no better browsers in the world to download Chrome. I honestly think he's either ignorant or he's trolling you, because Internet Explorer is the worst browser ever made. Okay, so copying this. I'm going to copy this. Sometimes you actually have to have it highlighted a little bit before it copies. Paste it. Ignorance is bliss, Zubai. You have some blissful friends, I'm guessing. Okay, what I gotta do is hit V to mirror it. So I had to mirror it, so otherwise it wouldn't line up like we're trying to get it to line up. Did it do it? It did it! Sort of. No, it did it. Got some funky edge on it, but it did it. Perfect! I'm happy. Whatever. It worked. Ooh, actually, could just go right along it now. Oops. Pull off there. I was watching something else. Ah! Oh. Look at that. Bob's your uncle. Now I scoot up this a little bit over here, but nothing a smooth tool can't fix. Alright, Magdor said, looking at claims today, if Esker far to the west would love to see you before. Oh. Yeah, Mag, we can check out your claim. We do that about the last hour, so we run around looking at everyone's claims. There we go, fix that up there. Right there. You never would have known. Symmetry, everybody, symmetry. Oh wait, where am I going here? Oh, we got a new sub! Hubert! Thank you, Hubert! Thank you so much. Having word there for a moment. He blows chunks. Domo's such a troll. New sub, Firefox for the win. Netscape 2.0, that's right, baby. Screw you and your Netscape, Night Everlasting. I use AOL 1.0. There you go. You've got mail. Gotta try these emotes now. There you go. Hey, you know my uncle? We'll be giving you once Domo's done messaging with his stairs. Recognize your existence, Hubert. Yes. Sorry about that. Stop saying Bob's my uncle. He'll post OP now. Bob is my aunt. Oh, he's post-op. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, hope she's doing good. Did everything come out all right? All the plumbing works? Cool. Alright, that looks nice. Coming together nicely. I still don't like these mangled looking... Look at her boob is actually under her arm now. And when I left yesterday, they were centered on her body. Now for some reason they decided to shift. I'm not very happy with that. Okay, so Yeah, let's check out, let's see, so Mag, you want to show me your claim? Let's go check out your claim, Mag. Are you here? Mag's first, and then we'll go over and look at, we'll look at Morgram's claim. Someone molested her? Yeah, I'm gonna be at PAX, very excited. They look like cows. No problem. How did you guys play EverQuest on AOL? Oh, I hated AOL with such a passion. Oh my god. Now, it did allow people to at least check on the internet, so I can't blame them completely, but the reason I hated AOL so much, and this is a long story so I can talk about it right now, waiting for Mag. Oh, you're on Esker, Far West. Okay. Yeah, come over here to me and help me out. Boobs that do that when they're not properly supported. Well, you know, Stackus was hanging from them a minute ago. But anyway, so I was running something called a BBS back in those days, and I was running a couple of D&D type of games called MUDs, multi-user dungeons, and I would have people tell me that, hey, I just got on the internet, I got on AOL. I'm like, no, you didn't get on the internet, you got on a BBS. Now this is early AOL I'm talking. Later on, you could get on the internet with AOL, but it wasn't right away. It was what you were doing is you were going to a fancy BBS. All the textures are messed up. So people would get on it and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm on the internet." And I'm like, "No, you're on AOL. It's not the internet." And I used to get in such heated fight. You know, I was younger. I was in my 20s, and when you're in your 20s, you know, a lot of times you sort of are idealistic, which is okay. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a stage of life. And I was very idealistic, and I used to get so mad. I'd be like, "Don't you know what you're talking about? You're not on the internet. You're on AOL. You dialed into a service. It's not the internet." I'd get so mad. But eventually I got over it. Now I don't care. You can say you're on the internet on the AOL, that's fine. But back in those days, oh my god. I would just rage at people. You ignorant sheep lemmings! You don't know what you're talking about. I'm a much more easygoing person now, you guys. I used to be really an a-hole when it comes to that kind of stuff. Going around finishing up the old decorating. There we go. Close enough for government work, as they say. Okay. Yeah, newbie interface to the World Wide Web. Yes. The days when the internet went skew. A friend of mine got banned from AOL by phishing passwords from a ton of people. He never used them. Just want to see how many he could get. Thought I was hot crap with my 2880 modem. The side of perf paper. Yep. You guys are doing the modem sounds. I love sheep lemmings. Yes, they're best. AOL call in. Yes. Hi, I'd like to cancel. No, I don't want a free month. Okay, fine. Whatever. Gets billed anyway. Exactly. Now, dude, you're not on the internet. You're on Google. Exactly. Bump down a bit. Stream froze? Then my family got a 56K modem, and I was like, oh my god, yeah. Yeah, now I get mad if I'm under 2 megabits per second. Exactly. I can't even do 2 megabits. Oh my god. I have 100 here, and I lose it if I go down to like 50. Yeah, 9600 baud modem. Remember the old days you had to use all those little modem things? You'd go into DOS and you'd have to like set up your modem right, and it was horrid. Oh, what did I do here? I mean, I screwed up here, but that's okay. I think I still got this on a copy paste. I do, so we can fix this technically. And that was awesome. Good thing I had that already pasted, right? We have a nipple or dimple coming out of the hole here. Let's see this. I'm just doing some maintenance on the place while we're waiting for Morgrim to show up. Or Magdar, sorry. Come down here, we're going to delete this. We're going to go back up. Like that. Fill it. And that should have fixed it. Yeah, but then there's a little bit of a do-whacker here. Got to fill these little holes. Maintenance on the place, you know, we got water coming in and the roof's leaking and stuff. Got to. So it's coming along nicely. We're gonna put something up here. I gotta have some kind of statue in the middle, but until I can do statues better, I don't know. I could put a hole in the roof and put a big epic looking statue, but not yet. Are you here, Mag, or are you still running? Yeah, the first modem had dip switches. Remember that? Oh, Windsock. Yeah. Oh my God, you guys are bringing up all this stuff. Oh, everyone liked Major Mud can play it again. Stone Soup's Dungeon Crawl is the closest thing to Major Mud with graphics. Nice. Stockus, you want me to put your name on the guild roster? Never. Twice. Stockus, why did you subscribe to me twice? Why did you make another account and then subscribe to me again? He wants to, but he's already a mod and he already plays the game, so he doesn't need to bring up his chances. He has lots of it. Yeah, Stockus is actually super wealthy. He's a multi-trillionaire. Yes. It is a neato game. I got a block sticking through the top. Oh, damn mountains. It's okay. I realized today that my little brother and sister will never know what I'm talking about when I call Blockbuster to see if they have a certain VHS in. Yeah, Mr. Inquisitor. Or what a record is. Or having to load the paper in with those little pin, you know, the paper into the dot matrix printer and hearing that thing. Jesus, you guys are done. Look at the gray in my beard. I'm over 40. Of course I'm a dinosaur. But I'm a tech dinosaur. My old character on the internets was called the Geekosaurus. You know what I think this place needs? Let me ask you guys what you think of this. I think this top floor needs to come all the way out to this edge. The front being so far back, I think it ruins it. I think if I brought this thing out all the way out to here, I think it would make the building level ease up. It would keep it symmetrical. Yeah, be kind, rewind. I used to fool my... Oh, there you are, Mag. Lead on. I used to pick on my grandparents when they got older, or when my grandparents, before they passed away, I'd go visit them, and they got DVDs, and they loved DVDs, right? And I'd be like, hey, Grandpa, you want me to take this DVD back to the video store? I'd be like, yeah. And I'm like, you know what? Did you rewind it? I go, no. Can you rewind it for me? I'm like, yeah, I'll rewind that DVD for you, Grandpa. No problem. I thought I was going for Lord of the Rings. Well, I gave up on Lord of the Rings when pretty much everybody took my idea and did it before me. So, I decided to go with that. It's the temple of Arelosi Mar, who's the goddess of growth and rebirth, rejuvenation. She used to be the goddess of love, and she was kind of hot. I don't know what she looks like now, but... No, we're not having another baby. What are you talking about? No, we're not doing babies now. No, we're done with the babies. Morning, Dan. It was kind of wrong to do that, right? You used to use blank cassettes to record off the radio, make mixtapes for your girlfriend. Yeah, baby. I got Kid and Play here, baby. Check it out. I made you a special mixtape. Kid and Play, Run DMC. Mixed with a little bit of Tears for Fears. Oh, she's also still Love? I thought they ditched the Love part. Tunaire's gone. So give up on Tunaire. If you were a Tunaire follower before, you just hang up with that. Sorry. The new lore is completely redone. The new gods, at least. I showed it yesterday. I could probably show it again. It's only 2 minutes long. Maybe I'll show that video while we're running to Mag's place. Mag's place is a little ways away here, so... Hold up, Mag. I'm losing me. You're losing me. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna play that video for you real quick. You can watch all about the new gods.
Iskar, Ixar, Iskar.
Hello and welcome to Geekdomo. Today we are continuing on with our EverQuest Next ramp up. Today's episode is more on the lore, and this one specifically is the gods. We are going to cover the new gods that are in the new EverQuest Next relaunch lore. Once again, I wanted to preface that I am terrible with pronouncing things. I will try my best, but there's a good chance I'm still going to mess it up. Okay, on with the lore. The first set of gods are called the Seraphs, and basically they are worshipped by the Combined Accord. They're considered the newer and more sophisticated gods. Of these 8 gods, they are broken down by their major traits. The first one is Luclin/Dranal. She is the goddess of prophecy and past. The next one is Talin. Talin is one of the new gods. Number 3 is Anashti, also known as the Reaper or Harvester of Souls. Number 4 is Irolisi, the goddess of love, nature, and growth. The next one is Nathaniel, champion of war, honor, and duty. The next one is Solusek, god of fire and learning. The next one is Brel, god of builders, craftsmen, and construction. And finally, the last one of the 8 is Korana, god of storms and travelers. The next set of gods were created by the Keldarane. They are considered very old and archaic gods. The first one is Prexus, the god of water. The next one is Amarel, god of earth. The next one is Ignestus, god of fire. And finally, Ansha, the god of air. The final 2 gods in the pantheon are Vishan, the goddess worshipped by the dragons, and Norai, the world spirit of Norath, which the Karen worship. Like I was saying, this is all the information they put out on the panel. Once I hear more information... Alright. So there you go, there's a little bit of a refresher for you guys. Narrative, yeah, the reason I start off that video, this video I made in like August, it's old. Now at least, like 6 months old already. Reason for it is I started off the previous video was all the lore in under 10 minutes. It's about 6 minutes long with all the new lore. And, because I have a hard time with pronunciations and going back to the whole thing we were talking about, real quick, I just digress for a second. We were talking about the old days. But back in the old days, I didn't have the internet to talk to. I didn't have anybody to say, hey, you know, check out my new claim on Serenity or whatever, right? That was never... You didn't do that with people in those days. There were no VoIP. You didn't have that other stuff. So, like Vent or anything like that. So because of that, I didn't talk to anybody about EverQuest ever. I never actually vocally said, you know, what do you think of the Ixar? And so in my head, I always saw it as Iskar. I've always, and it's one of those things, you do it from like 1991. Of course, you get kind of stuck with what you think it is. And so that's why I made that video. So I made the original lore video, and I called it Iskar. Well, at first I thought it was not a big deal. People were just like, hey man, you mispronounced Iskar. And I was like, okay, sorry about that. And I put a little thing in there, I'm sorry. So, by the time I made that video, people were already starting to write like, hey man, you're a worthless piece of shit. You mispronounced every freaking name in this thing and you suck. I was like, that's a bit extreme. Okay. Sorry. And I had people going, this video is so 100% useless because you mispronounced the name of a fantasy character. And I was like, but all the information's right, I just mispronounced Iskar. Called him Iskar, or Ixar, okay, sorry. And so, it got to be like this whole thing, and basically everyone was discounting the video completely, saying it was a completely worthless video because I mispronounced the names of the races or something. And it just kind of blew my mind. I'm like, no, all the information's right. It's just I mispronounced something. But yeah, it escalated pretty quickly. Yes, exactly. That video is how I found. Oh, cool. You killed... Yeah, I'm not even going to pronounce that, Rama, because I'll mess it up. Oh, this lag is terrible. Sorry, I can't... You know what, maybe if I turn everything way down. Let me do that. Let me go to game settings. I tried this before. Go to video, or advanced video, and I'll put everything on low. Okay, so it's on low. You know, I hate this doing this stuff too, you know. You can pronounce it any way you damn want. Those people are asshats. That's true, but people be whack, yo. Oh yeah. You started on your EMAR server, and did you ever get stuck anywhere? Because I might have unstuck you, Morgrim. I was the guide there, so my job was to go and unstick people that got stuck in the Magdar, you're gonna have to hold up. I'm stuck in this infinite loop here of just falling. I don't know why it's so bad for me either. I can't do this. I mean, the other day somebody said, hey, we're having a contest where you do a grappling hook race. I couldn't do that. I can't go more than like a little ways before it does this. And it's only if I use the grappling hook. If you want me to go to your claim, just walk. I can follow you walking, but as soon as you start running ahead and you got the running speed boots on and you got the grappling hook, I can't keep up with you. It's impossible. It does this, and I've been doing this now for about a minute. So let's go ahead and just log out. Because this is ridiculous. I can't sit here for 5 minutes just doing this thing. It's going to give me a seizure. Roll up an Iskar, whatever, and name him Iskar, the Nomenclature Slayer. I tried going backwards. That doesn't work either. Does it happen when I'm not streaming? Yeah. For those who joined, we were creating a dome. Okay, thank you. I should suffer for the rest of us. Yeah. It does it even if I'm not streaming. So I just basically I'll grappling hook maybe 5 times ahead, and I'll stand for a few seconds, and then I'll do a grappling hook 5 times again. So come back, Mag. I'm really, really far behind you. I can't go any farther forward. Iskar the Ixar. I like it. It's probably a good name. I totally should call it that. People will be like, you realize your name's spelled wrong? No, it's not. It's my name. There you are. Alright, so no grappling hooks, please. I'll follow you just running, and it doesn't do it. You watched every video I ever made about EverQuest Next? Wow, that's pretty good. Thank you for being so loyal. So Amid has said anything about the code he gave you? Well, he hasn't, so you know what? We're gonna make it for our next goal. The next real goal before I get another emote is 250 subscribers, and I'm not gonna make you guys wait that long. So we'll do it at 125, which we're already at 103 or 104 right now, so it's not too far away. We'll give away the next copy at 125. And then we'll just do it in 25 increments until we get up to 250. But don't expect any new emotes anytime soon, guys. Oh, the delete tool's been fixed? Cool. Someday I'm going to trap Stockus in an ever-ending ad loop. It's okay, guys. I ask Stockus to do it every time. If I'm, like, logging or I'm stuck and you guys are having to wait for 10 minutes to see me do anything, just to run an ad. It's not bad. It's only one ad. He's not running 100 of them. Shouldn't be. Unless Stockus is greedy. So we're going to check out Mag's place, and who else were we going to? It was Morgrim, I think we're going to next. I fast forward skipping through every EQN video ever made. That's fair enough. No problem with that. Mag, you're going too fast. I'll just stick with Sango. She seems to know where she's going. Because I have the power! He-Man. And the Masters of the Universe. Holy crap, Mag. Is that a big domo? There's a big domo in the sky. You made a temple to domo. Oh, it's gotta load. Hold on. Right now, guys, you're looking at it. It's like, what? That looks like crap. Just give it a second. Oh, he's got little domos everywhere. Mag, you should trade me templates. You can have my template, and you can have this. I'll take this one. Give it a second, it'll load in. Yeah. I know. My wife says that my head's gonna explode, it's so big. Join the Geekdomo army. Watch Geekdomo. Oh, this was worth all of the crap I was going through to try to get here. Yeah, these little domos and everything guarding the temple. They're perfect. I love it. That's great. This is awesome. This needs to be right next to the portal. Even did the little teeth and everything. Oops. I feel bad that I've got to change my logo. Character. This is perfect. It's way better than I could do. You got the little army of domos here. This has got to go. We gotta put this in the running for Tobrand's weekly top 5 claims. He went from 10 to down. He's down to 5 now. You even put the little glint in the eyes. You're good. You're good, Mag. The revolution has begun. That is so cool. What's he holding? He's got like a plunger. I don't know what he's holding. Oh, it's a spear. Yeah. If you type in, yeah, it's a spear like that. So type in Domo Scribe. And it's a little spear he's got in his hand. That's fantastic. Demon, you just check out. There's a couple of videos. I'm not very good with CUDA Miner. I don't have a NVIDIA card anymore, so I don't use CUDA Miner. So I don't know anything about doing this. The setup on the CUDA Miner is different than CG Miner. So I'm sorry. You might have to look for a CUDA Miner video. But yeah, let's show you guys where we're located. Oh, he's out in the middle of nowhere. So he went way far out, guys. Here is the. Oh, jeez, hold on. Hey, so yeah, so basically it looks like you go west. Go west, young man, go west. You go all the way up to the very edge. Oops. Really cool. Was a marshmallow. Yeah, when templates are able to be swapped in a claim sharing, yeah, we will totally put that there. What is it? The Geekdomo tempo could win a Toby. Or the Tobrand Award. Ah! Tobrand Award for Excellence in Vertical Architecture. Copyright 2014 Tobrand. Now, oh! Did you make this? Who made the Tobrand Award picture? Was that you? Topographic? Because the chick on it, the angel thing, that's what I was trying to go for. That's the stance I was trying to go for. The foot forward and the other one back. Didn't put the wings on her, but holding something. So that is exactly what I was trying to go for. Won't go screenshot without the centigrade won't go screenshot without coordinates. So Control F2. Okay. Yeah, Mag, this is really great. Thank you so much. Really great job with the claim too. Like even that part of it is great, but the pillars are awesome. Yeah, you did a really fantastic job. Besides the obvious bias that I'm gonna have towards. Really good job. Anyway. He's a pain in the butt sometimes. Oh, centigrade. Oh, I see. It makes sense though. If you don't give somebody the coordinates, it's hard to do. But the map, personally, the map is way better than coordinates in my opinion. I mean, there's the portal. Head out this way. No, thank you for the community. Really, really good. I'll have to put that into a video. All right. Thank you, Mag. I want to go ahead and see. We're gonna go check out Morgrim. Morgrim, you want to meet me at the portal? This is where I wish the that teleport thing he was talking about yesterday we could do. It's awesome, Mag. I'm gonna put that into a video. Nice arches, yeah. St. Gaudens made the famous gold coin designs like this. Okay. Oh. Am I gelling? I'm gelling. Yep. Alright, can you see my... Yeah, you can see it from the front. Matter of fact, we'll do a Onod. Now, it's funny enough, they don't have Sony emote in here. It's SO emote, which was coming. What that's going to do is, it'll stay on my face. Like, I'll have the webcam on, like I have on my face right now. It will take my face, capture it, and whatever I'm talking, moving my eyes, whatever, my character will do exactly the same thing. Yeah, Mag needs some Jaffa. Definitely needs some Jaffa. Started typing in the wrong. Oh, there you go. Thanks. Thinking about doing a cover for your channel in 3D. Oh, really? My claim has nothing on the domicile. That's, you calling it the domicile? Bald with a full beard. Absolutely. Now we're heading back to I'm gonna go back to the portal, and so because we had a couple more people want to show me stuff, and I don't want to run out of time. That was really epic, though, Mag. That's a lot of work too. I got a good shot of it in the front. Maybe I'll make that my my logo for now. I sent you artwork a while back. Don't know if you ever saw it. Don't know, Ursa. What we're gonna do though, and this is something I talked about the other day. The next couple of days, we're gonna do a contest that is open to everybody. You don't have to be a subscriber. You just just a follower. That if you're an artist, I'm looking to have a new Domo character made. I have to switch it. I'm getting notices from people saying, "Hey, by the way, you're using the Domo, and that's a copyrighted image." Even though I drew it, it's like me drawing a picture of Mickey Mouse. You could, if I drew a good enough picture of Mickey Mouse, you could tell it's Mickey Mouse. So I can keep the name Geekdomo. That is not going to change because that you can't copyright Geekdomo. Hey, look, I'm lagging again. But it doesn't help. It helped that time. I don't think I got as far ahead as I did before. Anyway, so I'm keeping the name Geekdomo. Don't worry about that. That's staying. But the Domo character itself is too recognizable. Not in America, but in Japan, it's like Mickey Mouse. So I gotta kind of make a new one. And so if you're an artist, let me know, and I have some prerequisites for how it's supposed to look. And after that, it's just completely up to the artist to do what they want to do. Alright, Morgan, I'm headed over. It's gonna give me a minute because the lag thing. If you're just checking this out for the first time, I stream every day, Monday through Saturday, for at least 3 hours a day, sometimes longer. And mostly playing EverQuest Next right now, but we also I'm playing Titanfall the other day. Some other games I play in the works, but EverQuest Next I've been waiting for so long to play. That's why I know I'm sticking with this one for. But anyway, if you like the channel, hit the follow button. Doesn't cost anything, and you're notified whenever I go live on Twitch. Oh, Domo represents NHK in Japan, which is like the BBC in Britain, yeah. You should play I Believe I Can Fly when the game is loaded, yeah. Hanky, the Christmas poo. How close to the Domo do you want it to look like? Well, what I was thinking is I think if you keep the character the same, but instead of his arm being up and the other one being down, sort of like the normal weird, I keep seeing this like random colorful glitches that sort of it's like all the textures are loaded into this one thing. Like these are all the textures for all the gems and they just sort of shoot out of the side of the mountain. That's a really weird. Anyway, so instead of the arms being up and down in some other kind of pose, and then instead of the mouth being wide open like that, maybe just have him smiling with like square teeth. And everything else can pretty much be the same. I think that would be different enough. It has to be, I think, in the US copyright, it has to be at least 10% different to be legal. And so if you put square teeth on him, don't have the mouth open, and don't have him in that standard pose, I think he can still stay sort of green and looking about the same. I think. At least I would be different enough where they couldn't say I'm copying the Domo directly. Well, that's about it. How would I contact you if I'm interested in the creation of Geekdomo? You want to do the artwork? I'm going to have a whole contest thing set up, but you're more than welcome to, if you want to send over some of your ideas or something like that. I have to do a release form. That's the only thing I'm working on, is I have to get a release form for you guys that are the artists. I'm a graphic artist myself, so I deal with that kind of stuff all the time. You know, I make a logo for somebody. I have to sign a release form to basically say I'm not holding them legal. I can't come back and sue them later on for using the logo that I created. It's just a standard graphic release. Because I'm a graphic artist, but I'm not a character artist. I can't do characters. You know, there's different kinds of musicians. You know, there's people that can play piano, people that play guitar. There's different kind of artists. Some people are really good with characters, other people are really good with 3D modeling or whatever. Hey, Yamino. Put the white tape on the frame of the glass. You could do something like that. I don't want to make them nerdy. I think the tape would be nerdy. I think just keep them geeky. Glasses are cool because those are the. I drew that guy, the original one, the square one you see come up on the bottom. I did that one. All I did was take my picture of my glasses. I cut the outline of it out, and then I put it on a square face with the two. I mean, it was super easy to make. All I had to do was draw some triangles, but. The other ones you see that sort of he's posed, I had an artist friend of mine help me with that. I think I'd know my way around my own. So if you want to send me art you guys are working on, I am geek@geekdomo.com. You're more than welcome to send it over to me. I'll have a look at it. If it's what I'm looking for, I'll let you know. But either way, I'm going to do a whole contest thing, which will make it a lot. Talking about copyright, I just emailed Nintendo about the Twitch Plays channel. Did you? I can't stand Twitch Plays Pokemon. It's so boring. And not only is it boring, but I think it's eating up some resources from Twitch. What they ended up doing was giving it its own chat channel now. They basically made an entire chat channel just for the Twitch Plays Pokemon. So it would keep them off of the chat that's going to the regular people. Well, it takes a while to load stuff in, doesn't it? Look at the temple now, and then give it a second, it'll load in. Yeah, you could put an indigo pick in my hand. I do want two of them. I want one that's like a fantasy one, or one that has to do with EverQuest, and one that's more for more spacey, I got the guy down there. One's got a spear, and the other one's got a spacesuit on. Hey, Poor, 1 second. All the textures got all screwed up. Look, they're all this obsidian brick, which does not look nearly as good as the main obsidian. They fixed that. Okay, lead on, Poor. Let's check out your spot. Geek, I'll have to resend my work to show you a plan for EQ2, not the Domo. For EQ. Yeah, Geek at Geekdomo, yep. Which plays Adam Sessler. That's funny. Yeah, you can resend it over to me. I'll see what you mean. I don't know how I missed it, Ursa, but I must have missed it. Don't go too fast. Go too fast. Get laggy and then it'll be all frustrating and stuff. Just walk, poor. It does make it easier. We're not skipping through the sky. So we're gonna go visit Poor's claim, which is Morgrim's claim, and I think we'll probably call it a day after that. You can walk normal, just don't use a grappling hook so much. You can use it a couple times, like if you just run, it makes it a little easier for me to follow you. Alright, thanks, Ursa. Reclogging is bad for the heart, though. Oh, I'm lagging. Okay, let me back up. Back the truck up. So our Starcast and yesterday's episode and this episode are all going to go up today on YouTube. Just give it some time. It's about 10 gigabytes worth of video, and it takes a little while to upload. Because they appreciate your appreciation of their appreciation. So tomorrow we're giving away EverQuest Landmark Trailblazer Pack live on the air. And then if you're a subscriber, you're automatically entered to win any of the other stuff. But if you want to win the pack, the Landmark, you have to opt in. And I sent an email to you guys, all the subscribers today on Twitch and on your regular email. So you should be getting an email from me with the link in it that takes you to the survey. So the survey basically just says, do you want to be in it? Yes or no? You say yes, you're in. Okay? We're opting in now instead of opting out. But you're automatically entered in to win all the other stuff if you just show up. So we're giving away prime grappling hooks tomorrow. I've got a ton of indigo picks to give away. Got some axes to give away and some other good stuff. So come on over tomorrow. It'll be, I think 3, but I'm getting the hairy eyeball from my wife. I might have to move it to 5 p.m. Eastern. So 5 sounds better to her. So I might have to move it to 5, everybody, because I don't want to sleep on the couch. There'd be no couch. There is no spoon and there's no couch. Last night's Starcast cost you $200. What did you buy, Mag? Oh my God, Mag didn't even know about Star Citizen until last night. He watched our Starcast show, and he's like, "Oh, this looks interesting. I think I want to get into it." And we're like, "Don't do it, dude. You're gonna go to the website and you're gonna lose all your money." And he's like, "Nah, it's okay. I'll just go sign. I'll get signed." And now he tells me he bought something mega. So let's see, what did you get? What did you get, Mag? You bought some silly ship, didn't you? Low Domo, I don't know that one all too well. And Umama, I don't understand what you wrote. Sorry. Lagging. It's lagging. Did the stream freeze up for you guys? There it goes. That was weird. That was a bit of a lag spike. Oh, you had a super mangasm? Yeah, I went to the website, but my jaw dropped and I left. It's like you're going and buying a brand new car, you know, but it's not nearly as expensive. But it's pretty expensive. You show up and you're like, I like that one, but that one looks better, and I really like what that one does, so I think I'll get that one, you know, and it's before you know it. Stream's okay? Hey, Death Legend. Stupid work interrupting me watching. Sorry, Narrative, we're still running out to Morgrim's claim. Are there non-PvP parts? Oh, absolutely. If there's a section of the game, basically it's around Terra, which is UEE space. UEE is like the internet police almost. Or they're more like Marines. They're like space cops, kind of. Anyway, they're around Terra, which is... So if you want to just do shipping, you can stay within that that area, and you'll never... Rarely, I mean, you could get attacked, but if somebody were to attack you, they'll be taken out by the UEE pretty damn quick. So that's kind of your safe area. And when you start going to the outer fringes, it's wide open. So you're going to either have to have some friends to give you escorts or whatever. It's an all PvP game. Like literally, you could be outside of a dock on Terra and somebody could attack you. They would get destroyed instantly, but they still attacked you. So hopefully it wouldn't blow up your ship. But you know, say like they just lost their mind and they decided to attack you while you're parked at Terra, then they're going to get taken apart. But it's not, it's like in some games where there's no PvP, like you can't actually physically attack somebody. In Star Citizen, you can shoot at anything you want. Whether or not you're going to die quickly is the other issue. So, okay, thanks, Death. Where on the map are you guys? I don't know. We're going out to the middle of nowhere. I'm thinking he's out the other edge too. Okay, that's where we're going. I think that's probably his claim. We're headed that direction. It's the big tall. So yeah, it's like Eve. Yep. Yeah, I'm a space trucker, Mag. Got my trucker hat, all set to carry some loads. Now, my character I think is going to be a bit on the nefarious side in Star Citizen. I think I'm going to probably carry some illegal stuff. I think, but you know, you don't know that I'm going to do that. I'm not going to kind of do that, and maybe carry some spice. So, Trade Wars 2000, yes. Ooh, what is this? It looks like a word. Eat at Joe's. No, what does it say? It says EOT. Ball, ball, ball. Oh, maybe this isn't his claim. Maybe we're moving on from here. Oh, what is this? A labyrinth? A labyrinth. Ah. Oh, he's part of the Domo. I love you guys doing this. So, okay. Oh my god, this... These are really cool. That's an excellent idea to make a labyrinth like this. It would be awesome too. This is an idea. I'm not saying what you're doing is not great. I'd love it. But you could do like, you could get to like one spot and then like the stairs go up and then you could go to a totally another level. Are you just designing this by yourself? Oh, that's an abandoned claim? EOT? At least it's a big thing in the sky that you can see. And then, you can find your way home. No, this is going to be fantastic. And you're going with the, I don't know if the textures are right now, because all the textures kind of got screwed up. But you're going with a, polished granite. Oh, here's the entrance back. Sandwich hat? Hey, Geek, sending you artwork now. Okay, thanks. If I played a bounty, I'd play a bounty hunter. Yeah, Explorer, Han Solo, Star, Cowboy Bebop, Outlaw, Star, and a couple of favorite enemies. Yeah. So you're going to be a brown coat. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to be a brown coat. My ship looks like Serenity. Dark chocolate covered marshmallows. Easter. What the hell are you talking about, arm gears? Sounds good though. I like the hollowed out spheres. Having to rebuild. Template wouldn't place. It will be 20 high, 3 stories. Ooh, that's awesome. Some of us have jobs. I'm not able to play every day. I know, Indian Feather. I would build those higher, make it wider, add a roof and torches inside. I was thinking about a labyrinth like that. ET phone home. Davism says, I'm not sure what I'm watching. Well, we're not actually sure what we're streaming, so we're both in that sort of same confused way, which is fine. As long as we're all confused together, we'll get through this. Yeah, we were playing EverQuest Next Landmark Alpha. It's still very early alpha. It is a it's a Minecraft type game. It is not Minecraft. It uses voxel deformations that you can change the way the world looks. Let me show you. We'll go here and just like in Minecraft, you can dig. But unlike Minecraft, you don't dig in squares. You dig in sort of rounded out shapes. And you collect minerals. Right here, there's some copper. Right on the surface, actually. And you can dig in there, you grab some copper, and you can use that to make different weapons and gear and houses and buildings. And we're just looking at Morgrim. He's building a labyrinth, so he's just starting out. You can check out other people's claims. None of them are locked, so you can walk around in them and look at them. So if I get a Trailblazer pack, I can play? Yep. You don't even need a Trailblazer. You can play with the Explorer pack, which is $60 for the game. Do you have any idea when the spheres and EOT claim? Oh, okay, I see. You can do hollowed out spheres. Talk to Stackus. He's really good at that. Basically, all you would do is build the sphere, and then you would chop away at it with your delete tool. I can't do here because it's not. This is what it'll look like when I'm done rebuilding this floor. Oh wow, is that your old one? That's fantastic. Oh, I love it. And Dave Georgian loved it. Omid loved it. Pentapod loved it. Good job, man. No, it looks really good. I'm excited to see what it looks like again. Yeah, Gaming DJ, if you are going to buy the game before you take off, if you're going to buy the game, please use my link, bit.ly/geekdomo.lm. I don't get paid any money for it. It just gives me points that I can use to do giveaways and stuff. So if you're already going to buy the game, please use that link there because it gives me just the recognition. It doesn't actually, like I said, no money's changing hands at all. It doesn't give me any kind of benefits. It's just literally they go, okay, you've earned 500 points. You can have a couple of codes, kind of thing. All right. Looks amazing, Morgan. Yeah. A maze of that size should have some emergency exits. Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit claustrophobic, to be quite honest with you. And when I get trapped in places like that, I start panicking. But remember, you can always use the evac to safety. If you're too far down in a hole or you're in somebody's claim that you can't get out of, evac to safety will kick you right out. I have the game, but I have an Intel bug with no textures. Yeah, hey gamer, hang in there. That'll come. They're fixing that. It's one of the very first things they're trying to fix. Hey Netherbrood. See the link in my post above? Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Stockus. You're on the ball. You actually wrote about it before I actually started talking about it, so thank you. So your download is done. How do I optimize it? Turn off shadows. There's you go into the config file inside of your C directory, so C EverQuest Next, or wherever you put EverQuest Next. Inside there's a config INI. There's a line on there that says shadow max shadows equal, and I think it says 1. Make it say 0. That turns the shadow. You see, there's no shadows underneath me. There's just sort of like a grayish area around my boots, but there's no shadow. Turning the shadows off will get you 20 more FPS without doing anything else to the game, and you can run everything else in high. When you sign up, do you get a chunk of land to build in? Yes, you get your own spot. Now there's I think 38 new. There's 38 islands on each island. And you can see the flags here. These are all the claims. So there's 38 islands on each island. You can claim a spot. unfortunately, they're going to add more. They're adding more islands from time to time. When they add more islands, there are going to be more claims. But for right now, there's 38. If you click on the little thing up here, it's working. Lovely. It wasn't working. It was working a minute ago. Well, anyway, you can't build a claim within a certain area around somebody else. So if you normally this little checkbox that's at the top up here, highlight invalid claims, should make a red. It should make it red. And anywhere there's not red, there'll be like a little hole. You can put a claim flag down in there. Yeah, go ahead and link it for him again, Sagas, please. Oh, thanks, Cake Gamer. Yeah, you can turn the shadows down in the game, but not all the way off. I was hoping when we get the social stuff, we can make a domo build. Yeah, that'd be great. Yep. You don't see it. And no shadows means no stupid vision. Yeah. So we go here. What he's talking about, he's talking about is shadow quality. Right now, if you in here it says low, medium, high, higher, and highest, but there's no off. The only reason it doesn't have a setting here is because I turned it off manually by going into that UI file and changing it to 0. Oh, that's the bug that only works the first time. So turning the shadows off, you do it in the UI file, is the best way to do it. And when they launch EQ Next, they will pick content from the various islands and stitch together. Yes, so if I could get back to my claim quick enough, I would, but I'm probably not going to get back to my claim before I have to stop. But basically, you build something. Say you build some really amazing medieval castle. One of the other things you can do in this game is you're going to be able to make your own NPCs. You'll be able to take a character model, like a female human, set them up in your claim, and give them all kinds of behaviors. Like, I want this female to be like a store clerk, and they can sell items for you. You can tell it that every time somebody does this, they can do that. It's just a lot of if-then statements you can do. It's all done through a UI interface called Storybricks. When that happens, you set up your building, you set up your NPCs you want. You can copy the entire thing with the template copy tool, put it up on the EverQuest Next site, and say, I would like this to be included in EverQuest Next. People around the community will go vote on it and say, absolutely, I would love to see that in EverQuest Next. If it gets enough upvotes and people love it, they will put it into the game. Now, it has to be, for EverQuest Next, it has to be fantasy-oriented. It can't be like a starship or something like that. But that's pretty much the only prerequisite. And it can't obviously be something like a large breast or a penis. Okay, so if those are in your vagina. Any kind of genitals, no way. But anything else that fits the fantasy genre, it's not bad. You can do it. Yeah, you can always upgrade later. If you're a Minecraft player, you have to play this game. Like, I'm a Minecraft player, so I can say this. If you're a Minecraft player, you must, under no circumstances, skip out on this game. You have to get it. It's probably the best Minecraft-style game I've ever seen, and it's in alpha right now. There's a lot of things that don't work, some kind of issues and bugs that we're all talking about throughout the stream today, but that's just because it's alpha, and they're fixing them as we go. So don't panic that it doesn't work beautifully yet. Alright, I'm going to get back to my claim real quick, and I think we're going to log off. I just want to show the new people who are just coming what my claim looks like. Yes, large purple dildos, which I would love to see in the game, which is in that game. They put them in. Hey, what's the name of that game? Saints Row. Yeah, Saints Row. One of the weapons you can use is a very large purple dildo. You're anti-Minecraft? Minecraft is Minecraft's like coffee or beer. The very first time you drank coffee or beer, you probably didn't like the taste of it. Okay, it was probably like, yeah. You know, it's kind of bitter. Beer's kind of like that, meh. And once you drank it enough, you started going, this ain't so bad. I like this. And now you're like just chugging coffee because you just love the way it tastes. Minecraft's that way too. You start playing it and you're like, oh no, this is stupid. Everything's made out of these big blocks. This is terrible. What am I doing? And then you start building stuff and you start playing with it and getting into the game and you're like, it's not so bad. I actually kind of having fun here. So yeah, I can understand people not liking Minecraft. Totally and fine with me. Have I seen many fixes since it started? Yeah, they the game is only it's only been released not even a month yet, and they've already done major upgrades. Double, but people can build creepers, and from side view they look like giant male genitalia. Yes, true. There was that one stash that devs were adding because it looks so human-like. Yep. Don't forget, huge underground world, flowing water soon. Yeah, that's awesome. The acquired taste. I was just about to say that, an acquired taste. Yes, water, gurgle. Alright, everybody, I have to log out really soon. I'm going to show you a couple really awesome things. Well, maybe not totally awesome, but this is a friend. We are going to build a statue to Omid Dariani, who's one of the developers. He's like, not even a developer, he's the brand manager. And hold on, it has to load. It takes a second to load. So this is Ellaby's claim. Ellaby is working on this amazing, just awesome, the thing that's going on. Alright, so that's what Omid looks like. If you type in, there you go, Kumama typed it in. So Ellaby is working on the head, and the rest of us, when we're able to work on the claims together, we're going to work on the body and stuff, and we're going to make this big, huge statue to... We're going to make it out of solid gold. So this is my spot down here, and as you can see, you can use different textures, different shapes, kind of make things in the game. Statues there, they're pretty sad, but... Really bad is the texture's reloaded, and now I've lost all my polished obsidian. It's actually turned into obsidian brick, and it doesn't look nearly as nice as the polished obsidian did. Can't see the patterns I've done. But so that's my temple to Arolo Simara, who's a goddess in EverQuest, and she's the goddess of growth, and so that's why her logo is kind of that flower growing there. And these are our workstations where you can make things, you can craft things. An absolutely beautiful game. It's based on the PlanetSide 2 engine, the Forge Light engine, and uses the story bricks for the AI, which aren't in the game yet, and it also uses the PlanetSide 2 engine for its main the voxel engine. I'm sorry, voxel farm for doing the voxel deformation. And it's basically got like 3 or 4 engines running in this game. It's pretty amazing that they can get it all to work together so well. Alright, everybody, I have to head out. So, thank you so much for coming and watching. I will be back again tomorrow. We're going to be doing... Tomorrow, it'll probably be 5 p.m. So, I'm going to move the time. I apologize. We're going to move the time to 5 p.m. tomorrow. I'll send out a note to everybody, say it was moved to 5. My wife is basically telling me I better get that right, because at 3 I guess we were going to just be getting home, and so she said no, make it 5. So they changed it, Paladin, ITV Paladin. They changed it's the goddess of growth now. We're doing it at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is GMT minus 5. Alright, so before we go, everybody, we're going to go raid somebody. We're going to go over to somebody's channel and just pop in and just blast them. You can go and say hi. We're going to go over to Perfect Nerd's channel. So, yeah, we're going to be doing Into the Portal tonight, which is our podcast where we talk about EverQuest Next. So if you guys are looking more information about EverQuest Next, you can come over. We have developers that come and hang out in the chat with us. We have stuff to give away. They give us codes to give stuff away. So come on over, hang out with us tonight, get some free prizes, and we'll be right here, or actually on EQ Nexus's web channel. So yeah, what's the link to? I need a link to Perfect's channel. Hold on. See, you have the link, Stackus, in your list. Let's go over there and hit Perfect's channel and say hi. I'll just see if Stackus can get that here. I think it's... there we go. Alright, everybody, there's Stackus. Just put it in the chat. Let's all head over there right now and surprise him, okay? I'll see you all again tomorrow. Love ya. Bye-bye. Oh, I'll see you tonight. Yeah, we got our show tonight, too. Yeah, okay. See you tonight. Bye-bye.